The following program is meant for adult audiences only. If you are easily offended, you are choosing to be offended by continuing to watch. If jokes upset you, whether bad or good, you might end up crying. Being a bitch in life is difficult, I imagine, but you must find a way to continue. For all the haters and lurkers, hope you enjoy the show. For the bigot army, enjoy the show. Don't be a pussy.
Here we go! Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's the way of life.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call
the grifter zone.
Oh, you found your moo.
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is.
Man, I want to get drunk in a hotel room with you.
That might be taken out of context.
Gay, gay, gay.
Oh. No. How is it my fault? What? And bro, I get gifted this and I'm immediately called an anti-Semite? Come on, dog.
Bruh.
What are these characters? Nazi furry? Hypno, why would you do this to me? Said, welcome to Goonergate. Protect your booty hole.
What's up, nerds? It's Alyssa Mercante, Kotaku senior editor, and
nobody even wants you here.
And I would take her to Chili's, maybe. You know, like, genuinely, I just want the best for her. Genuinely.
Listen, if it was consensual and you didn't hate the Jews, I'd fuck the shit out of you. I would.
What did he say? People are gonna clip that. You know that I don't.
Clip it. I know you don't. Come on, but that's the thing. Why can't we have fun?
Bruh.
That's an interesting way of putting. That makes sense.
He's jealous. Fuck yeah. He knew I was that bitch. I didn't need a man to tell him to fuck.
And Hypnotic again, member for 1 month. Thank you. Enjoy First Berserker. What's that black stuff between an elephant's toes? Slow natives. Wait.
Wild.
Yeah. On the other end of the spectrum. Yes.
Okay.
I'd say that goes out of dad into dark, but sure, yeah.
Definitely dark.
Somebody replies and it says, "This is embarrassing." And he says, "Not as embarrassing as your take on trans kids. It was not researched. It was cruel and it had no basis in facts. So forgive me if I don't take all your takes that seriously." Who's this person?
Bruh.
Look at the fucking thumbnail. God of Cock Meltdown. Oh my God, look at this. Oh man. Yeah, sure. Trans kids, for sure, man.
Right, but you're giving an opinion on an article with a headline that's inflammatory. So the fact that you're giving an opinion on what's on screen,
Can I focus on the inflammatory nature of the headline?
Well, can I assume that everything in this article you would agree with?
You shouldn't assume. It makes an ass out of yourself and me.
Okay, so then
down his timeline, you're going to see a lot of ass and titties. Okay? Me, on my Twitter timeline, you ain't going to see none of that. As a matter of fact, like I can show you. I can scroll down my entire news feed on Twitter. Why would you ruin my point? I'm trying. God damn. Why would you ruin it? I didn't do that. I don't know who this chick is. Why would you do that? I can't even edit it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your friends? Did your social credit score tanked because you had a conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought or, heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed two-way therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
Eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
I'll wait some time because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, you know, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down. This white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a God hand.
Pro-black Twitter!
I breathe life into you. One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. I bring life. I bring life.
Pro-black Twitter hoes!
That's right! That's right!
Robocock, don't clip that, no!
Bruh.
Oh God, that's getting clipped.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit. I was doing so good tonight too.
I'm tired of you! Drops, retard. Robocock.
にゃんち
そうだ。
テレビ
つけてもいいぞ。
冒険アニメスパイ
あーやこれ好き
よりによって
サイレンサー付きの拳銃だと
ワクワク
name is Atreus, and I know I kept saying I was gonna be on the show, but y'all all knew I was lying.
That's racist!
Somebody clearly didn't mute their microphone.
I'm sorry. Oh, did I unmute it on like too early?
Yeah, bro. You fucking
Sorry, my bad.
laughing after that clip. Everybody hears it.
My bad.
God damn, man. That shit. I just
My
made
bad.
that too. AI is a beautiful thing.
I accidentally hit the space bar.
No, it's okay. I'm trying to make another one, but it won't let me, man. Community guidelines. It's denying me. Fucking shit. I'll figure it out, though. It's fine. Shout out to all you guys, man. Welcome to another episode of SNH 160. 160, man. We got a lot we got to talk about. It's been a wild week, as it always has been. I feel like this year has just been, my God, man, nonstop every fucking week. But you know what? It's okay. That's why we're here. We're here to talk the shit, shoot the shit, and have a good time along the way. So obviously, Will's not here. Smash is not here because it's his birthday. So everybody say happy birthday to that old fuck. He's probably watching right now. And Atreus is out there. I don't know what he's doing. If fingering booty holes, getting his booty hole fingered. I have no idea. But regardless, we're going to hold it down. We're going to talk the shit, and we're going to have a good time like we always do. So let's get into our intros. First, starting off with Leon. Take it away, sir.
Dude, speaking of talking shit, I shit you not, I swear to God, yes, the first thing that my grandmother told me when I talked to her today.
She watches my channel more than yours.
No, but you're onto something. No, shit. First words I heard out of my grandmother's mouth were, I love Atreus, but he's wrong. That blue thing does look like a man.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
Jesus Christ. If only he was here.
Crazy.
I know, right? I was gonna talk so much shit. Like, dude, even my grandma thinks Mystique looks like a dude, and my grandma's like a fucking like lefty. Oh my God, it was great. Like I pretty much it was fantastic. See, that's how my day.
Just really quick, I want to reiterate: Atreus hyped up this SNH episode all week.
Oh my God!
Like literally all week. He hyped up this episode. He's like, I can't wait to get on SNH. I disagree with almost all of you. You know, I'm sure it's going to end up in like, you know, interesting conversation, argument, whatever. And he's gone. You know that South Park meme?
And he's gone.
And it's gone. Like that's
It's gone.
He's gone. He's lucky that second AI clip didn't pan through because it probably would have been funnier than the first one. But anyway, Leon, go ahead, man. Sorry.
No, that's it. Like that's when we use my intro, just talking ridiculous, not even talking shit. Trace isn't here to hear my grandma taught shit. So yeah, Cass, all you. I can't top that.
I mean, at this point, I'm gonna have Grandma fucking Leon on the show. She's probably more consistent than Trey's.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Cassie, what's up, Cassie? How you doing?
Yeah, I just woke up like a half hour ago, but
fair.
Very happy to be here. I'm gonna secretly eat my empanadas while we're talking, but I have interesting take for Mystique, so that's gonna be funny. I have been specifically very quiet this whole week. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm just like, I'm literally going to give away nothing as to my thoughts, but it's gonna be an entertaining conversation.
I mean, Mystique is a mom, so it makes sense. She's about to get that work.
Oh, we gonna get into it because it's gonna be fun. But what have I been playing? I've been playing Megabonk. That game is fucking addictive shit. It is crack. I love that game. That and I Light the Beast. But as always, happy to be here. Happy to have another SNH to just talk my shit. So let's get it going.
Hell yeah, let's do it. And then we got the Legend Sheepsidian, the only normal one on the panel. What's up, man?
Bro, you just switched the shit up. They have you on the other end, and now you brought me over here, and maybe
because
anyway.
I gotta leave the Kotaku Facts for the end.
Understandable. What's going on, guys? Been doing some work. I gotta show y'all something real quick. But first, of course, the manga of the week, Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, Volume 1.
Nice.
Very nice.
Absolutely.
Legendary.
It's one of the best, like the best series of all time. Beautiful stuff. Masamune Shiro. There we go. That's the guy's name. outdid himself on that. But what I was going to show off is this right here is a completely torn down Nintendo DS Lite because I Frankenstein one together, and it works.
Very nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's super nostalgic.
It is. I love it, dude. I don't have any games to like, test on it or anything like that, which is annoying. But
yeah,
I'm happy to know that my tech skills are not bad because I just picked this up and was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try it, and it worked out.
I remember trying to change the enclosure, like the casing for my Nintendo Joy-Con, like the original Joy-Con that I had. I wanted to make it like this weird purple blue shade, and I fucked it up. I was trying to change out the case and the buttons. I fucked it all up. It's like, I'm just gonna shove that in my desk drawer for the next 10 years and just
there you go.
Look at my sorrows every so often.
My sorrows.
Sounds about right.
That's my project was. I think yesterday is when I showed you guys. But
yeah.
That's what I was working on, and my boss is cool as hell. Like when I say we just get random ass devices coming through the job, we get shit like this, tablets and all kinds of stuff in there, and like the crew is just like, hey, if you can make it work, you can have it. Shit, cool, I'll take it.
Fire, hell yeah!
Awesome. If you get a Game Boy Advance, you let me know.
I got you.
Yeah, Kata.
What's up, everybody? It's Kata, aka Kalo Too Short. It's been a long day. I went to the gym this morning, and my ear has been ringing nonstop, like louder than usual. That's why I'm kind of quiet. Right. My right ear is like ringing so loud right now. It's actually insane.
Hold on.
What's happening?
All right, so the video finally got made.
Oh shit!
Oh god! Wait, let's see it. This
is more important than what he has to say.
We can stop. I want to see this.
It's unbelievable. It's got a tray is doing shit I didn't even tell it to do.
Let's see. I look. My intro can wait. I need to see this.
Hold on.
Good job, Daddy. Not going on that incel show. I'm gonna buy you that Switch too now.
Bro, what is this life?
Why is he peeling up her titty? I didn't tell him to do that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm surprised the AI understands what kind of daddy.
Bro, I'm dead. I'm fucking
done. Shit.
I'm so done.
My God, Jesus Christ!
My sides are in orbit right now.
That blew my mind, dude. I was like, I didn't tell the AI to do that.
Motherfucker, Switch 2 word.
Holy shit!
He said, yeah. You should have had to say yeah.
Now.
It's about to be gummy style up in here.
That's
dude.
crazy. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kata. Do your intro.
Oh
man.
wow, I don't even know how can you one up that? That's crazy.
You can't.
Yeah, man. Just been spending all day editing, relaxing, chilling.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold it. I'm sorry. My bad. That shit's crazy.
I got the hair up because I got to make a wave video because I've been slacking on that kind of content. So yeah, we got to do all that, and then yeah, man. Tectone responded to me today. That was funny.
I saw that.
I guess, that's gonna make all the journalists mad. They're gonna be like, "Look, they're gonna use you as a token black," and I'm just gonna be like, "Yep, all right." Let's see.
Oh
yep. If it makes you mad, we can have it. But yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time.
Ready.
I can't wait. Can't wait to see Alyssa try to call me the raccoon word without saying it. It's gonna be fun.
It's like dodging mines, man.
Oh,
going into a minefield that you don't want to go into.
It's so beautiful. It's just like it's one of those like you're telling them, "Hey, step in here, step it, come on." It's like you got the light foot, and it's like not the Lori light foot. Relax, y'all. It's like you just got the light step, and it's like, come on. It's just so fucking funny.
It's a great thing. And then of course the real life fake wizard.
Hello, I am the real life fake wizard. And I've got a Kotaku fact.
It is now time for everyone's favorite segment of the week. Welcome to Kotaku Facts, brought to you by the real-life fake wizard. He's not really a wizard, guys.
Let's go.
So this
Kotaku Fact.
Kotaku fact takes us back again. We're going back in time like we did last week. There was, turns out, a period of between the 2011 all the way through 2014 where Kotaku was really pushing garbage clickbait, but like worse than what we see now. Go ahead and pull up the shared screen here. This is coming to us from Archive. And here's a headline: why the Apple trackpad might be the best video game controller ever made.
No way.
Does that mean?
Is this real?
Oh, no. This is a extremely long, everybody shield your eyes here, an extremely long article explaining situations where playing games with the
Oh my God.
trackpad is actually incredible. This was at a time when Google SEO wanted the most amount of words on the page. I'm still going. This is still
Jesus,
bro.
To paint
Going,
this picture-
man.
To paint this
There we
picture for
go.
the future people that aren't looking at the screen or anything like that, Wizard ran out of words to say and he was still scrolling. That's a lot of fucking
how
text.
easy to beat the Cuphead.
I don't
2
even want to
tutorial.
scroll back up. But yeah, the article here is, if we could reload it, talking about how the trackpad, the Apple trackpad, is the best video game controller, which clearly that is a bunch of bullshit. It is not fun playing video games on trackpads.
This is, I would say it's mind blowing, but I mean it is Kotaku, so let's be real. But still, wow,
We're
this
still scrolling.
This is
This
some,
wasn't
this
my
is high
house.
level of autism. Not gonna lie to you.
This wasn't my house, I would spit on my floor.
There you go.
True. Why are you still scrolling? Holy shit! You're still scrolling.
I want to get back to the top, but I figured you were going to take it down at some point. But now I'm just
No, I'm just impressed at this point.
bad this
Oh my
is.
god! Holy shit! I had to see it through.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Anyway, continue with your intro, sir. Thank you for that Kotaku fact.
Yeah. Happy to be here. We got a lot to talk about today. I'm excited to get into it. I wish Atreus was here, but hey, enjoy Mario Kart on your new.
Good job, Daddy. Not going on that incel show. I'm going to buy you that Switch too now.
That's gotta be one of the single most greatest clips I think that's ever hit the internet. I'm not lying to you.
I was just waiting for. I was waiting for the doctor. That's what I'm talking about. Sugar, like that. The
It's the-
sugar.
It's the titty feel for me that blows my
right,
mind.
Like, why'd you rubbing her up, man?
Why you
Nah,
rubbing that
getting
fucking-
the AI to say incel is what does it for me. Holy shit.
Right. It's just groping the
Bro, I'm telling you that I'm
Shit,
never deleting that clip, bro. Just wait till he finds out.
Hey, can you send me
He's
that?
gonna be so bad.
Can you
Oh
send
my
me?
God, bro.
Look,
Oh,
he
definitely.
doesn't know yet because he doesn't watch anybody else's shit. So send it
Yeah.
to me, right?
Hey, he
So I
definitely
can
don't
have
show
that
up.
in the reserves, and he'll never know. I'll just play it. He'll be like, "What the fuck? How did you get that? Can't wait." Yeah, we should do it.
That's great. Oh man. All right, boys. Listen, shout out to everybody. Again, welcome to episode 160. We're off to a interesting start. We're gonna do some pre-stream legends, and then we're gonna get right into the content because we got a lot we gotta talk about. Like I said, we got Wolverine being a main topic today, and Wolverine is bringing out all the fucking people online. It's bringing out the shills, it's bringing out the terminally angry, it's bringing out everybody. And everybody's joining in on the conversation, which is good. You know, at the end of the day, instead of shooting each other in the neck, I feel like this is probably the better thing to do. So let's get right into it. Pre-stream legends, here we go.
Money, print money, cash,
Money, well.
capitalism, raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of money, print money, cash,
Money, well.
capitalism, raise a bunch of money,
Super chat.
money.
As salty as the sea, calling us no-code names. SJW screaming, but it's money they blame. Burning with envy, they're falling flat. They can't handle the sound of a super chat.
Let's go. Pre-stream legends.
What a banger!
Starting us off, P. Drake with the 1 membership. Thank you, my good man. I appreciate you, P. Drake. Schizosaurus with a $4.99. What is red and hangs out of the back of a train? That's insane, bro.
No.
A miscarriage. Holy shit.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
You know what? I need the holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oh wow.
And that
That's
profile
crazy.
picture goes so
and then
hard.
like
too.
the
Fucking-
Pokemon Vans profile
yeah, dude,
picture
the
is fucking
baby
wild
Vans,
too.
like, oh, that's so good.
Holy
That's crazy.
shit.
Sinowflake with a 199 says this episode of SNH is sponsored by Fake Portal.
Shout
There you
out.
go.
Oh
There
yeah.
you go. That little sneak in. I like that. We got Hypnotoad with a 199. All hail the Hypnotoad. You will like the stream. Do as it says.
Yep.
We got Mad Amoeba with a 10. Hail the Biggs. Wizard needs a Gandalf pipe. Why don't you have a
Fucking corn pipe?
a pipe?
I do. There's a lot of props I need to better complete the fake wizardry, but I'm behind. I'm
You
a
have
fake
like a
wizard, so I'm
million
not
beards,
prepared.
but no smoker's pipe. You gotta
Dude, I
fix
have
that.
one beard and it snapped last SNH. I have it tied now back together.
Oh, that's awful. We gotta fix
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
We gotta fix that. Every donation today will go to fixing Wizard's beard. I promise.
It's a
Totally.
charity case.
Little Jim's Halo with a 2. Chaz 2 Electric Boogaloo. There you go. Paul Q with the 5 membership. Shout out to Paul Q. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that a lot, man. We got Forgotten Vet, the silent protagonist, back from his vacation. Shout out to you again with the 10. Thank you. I appreciate that. We got King Demon Wing, another legend with the 10 memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fucking badass. We got Xavier with the Golden Sun profile picture for
Hell
12
yeah.
months. Says hail bigots and gooners. Shout out to Xavier. I've been saying it for the longest time. I need to play Golden Sun again. It was one of my favorite.
It's so good.
By far. Is it on Steam? No, right?
I don't know if it's on Steam, but unfortunately, it's on the Switch 2's Virtual Boy thing. So
yeah, I ain't buying no fucking Switch 2.
Oh, not Switch 2. Sorry, Switch. I'm on the Switch. That's what I have.
Oh, okay, fair enough. We got Butter Biscuit becoming a member all on his own. Shout out to Butter Biscuit. God damn it. It's breaking my heart. Gamer Nerds Gale with a 5. Happy birthday to Smash JT. Hail to the SNH squad. Cancel Disney Plus. Unsub from Shills on the YouTube platform. And time to build Gundams for SNH crew. That sounds awesome.
Hell yes.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Sold me at the
Don't
end there.
unsub from the shills. Stay subbed, but don't watch them. That way they'd be like, yo, why do I have 100,000 subscribers and like 12 views? Like, stay subbed, just don't
Yeah, but
watch.
YouTube's going to start pushing those notifications even if you got the shit turned off because YouTube's fucking weird like that.
YouTube is weird. We got Hypno's Dog with a 5. Dad! Homeosensual tomboy who would look good in a sundress. Shaw Sidian, Adino, Little Potter, and the Haram Warlock of Tartarian. How are you guys?
Fucking Shaw City and it's crazy.
Let Milk Finger all they want. You know he's right. You know he's right.
The Bushmeister becoming a member all on his own. Shout out to the Bushmeister. Thank you, sir. We got Soapy Enigma with a 5. Now write an emulator. I'll work on that. Adair Soto with a 5. How do you know that Darth Vader isn't a black man underneath the mask? He claims to be your father.
Wow.
Crazy.
I think that was funny.
I would say it's a dark joke, but well.
Oh my God,
Anyway.
no.
Wait, what? The Bushmeister became a member again? The fuck? Is that a double one? That's weird. UFO Omega with a 2. Atreus is gonna shit bricks when he sees that. Oh yeah, he's gonna be highly upset.
Fucking house, dog.
We're gonna hear about it nonstop, and I'm just gonna remind him, you didn't show up, so free game. Butter Biscuit with a 2. That clip just made my day. Love this show, Hypno. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. The Bushmeister for 1 month says, lost my dream of being a paramedic due to getting married. Getting back into it after getting divorced. Have some money for everything you do, and try to unfuck the industry I once loved so dearly.
Damn.
Dude, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. It's never too late to do what you want to do.
Yep.
Unless you're in the ground. Well, then it's too late. But if you're not, you're fine. Bruce Fields with a 5. That Kotaku Facts article is scraping the earth at this point. Forget bottom of the barrel. Sounds about right.
They're fun. They're fun. Going back in time and looking at all the bullshit back there, that's fun. Otherwise, I got to go on and do a 20-minute dissertation on these fucking modern time shit.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, man. That would have just blew my mind. I would be like, you know what? I'm gonna skip the fact for today. They got it. They won.
They won this one
Gal
time.
Caramon gives 5 memberships. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Jenna Knight with a 5. I'm feeling quite sick today. Last time my dad's junk tasted funny.
Excuse me?
I think my sister is on her period. Hail bigots and new cadets. It just kept getting worse. It kept getting worse.
Holy shit.
How did it keep getting worse? What the fuck? Hypno's Dog with a 5. This episode is sponsored by Bigot Brand Coffee. Get 6 boxes of Tylenol. Gives you Tism flavored mochaccino. Use promo code #Daddy Atreus to throw the banana.
Hell no.
Bro, what the fuck is going on, man? Iron Belly became a member all on his own. Thank you, Iron Belly. Appreciate that, man. And then we're going over to Rumble. We got Sir Loins with a 10. Says, I didn't know the limited edition Pride flag Labubu came with little sunglasses. Aw.
What the fuck?
Labubu?
Yeah, Labubu.
I guess so.
Those
Labubu.
little ugly ass fucking little, I guess, plushies that people are buying.
They're demons.
Oh my god. Are there girls' toys? Or are they co-ed?
I wish.
I would equate them to Beanie Babies, but at least Beanie Babies were like entertaining.
They're the new Funko Pops, but for normies.
That's even worse because Funko Pops
was
are
for
for
normies.
normies.
Yeah. Funko
Yeah,
Pops
but
is
they're
some
for
mega normie
nerdy
shit.
normies, though. This is like the regular ass normies that, yeah, like they go to Taylor Swift concerts.
That sounds fucking
Oh,
gay.
so they're soulless pricks. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the toys come with pronouns or something. No,
they're little
Probably
demons.
Demons have pronouns.
You're
Crash
right.
Collins gives some membership over on Rumble. Thank you, sir. Anime Mania gives some membership over on Rumble. Thank you, sir. And then Sir Loins comes in with the last one, and it's $1, and it's a doozy. And he said simply, Kate is gay.
Jesus Christ.
That's it.
So much is said in so little time.
That's it. I think that's very well said.
Brevity is
Shout
the
out.
soul of work.
Shout out. All right, boys, we are fully caught up. Thank you guys so much for the insane pre-stream legend support. I appreciate it. We got a lot we got to talk about, and we're just going to start right off with, what everybody wants to talk about, man, which is Wolverine. Some people wanted to talk about it so much they never showed up to talk about it. It's
My
crazy.
name is Atreus, and I know I kept saying I was going to be on the show, but y'all all knew I was lying.
It's crazy, man.
Bro,
That's a good one too.
Every time that clip starts up, I think he's about to just like drop a verse because the way that like the shit lines up, it just sounds like they rhyme.
He
It
did
just keeps
drop a
going.
verse, then he also forgot to show up to the studio. So like,
Yeah, literally.
Damn. God
Wow.
damn.
Can I just send you my recording? Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about Wolverine, because that's the hot topic. Obviously, for the last couple of days since the state of play and the reveal of the gameplay and whatnot. Before we talk about Wolverine, actually, what I want to do is just kind of go over and see if there's any video games people are excited about that were announced, whether it's by the state of play or the Xbox showcase or anything. Is there any games that you guys are excited about that are going to be coming out soon? Anybody have any ideas of anything? Or even if it
I don't
wasn't
know if
showcase.
it's showing off at either of the events, but I literally just today found out they're doing a remake of Fatal Frame 2, which normally which is the best Fatal Frame game, by the way. And normally that would really fucking worry me, but it's got the original director, and the claims are true. He said we're not cutting content, only adding, and the art design and the art style is staying exactly the same. So if that is all true, that's how you do a motherfucking remake, son.
The trailer actually looked pretty damn sick too. Like they cleaned it right the fuck up. It looks good.
It's a little
Yeah, it
worrisome
does
when they
look
say
pretty
that, though, because how many times have they said that and then we come to find out
Yeah.
it's not the case? I don't know. I guess we'll
Exactly.
take
I'm
it.
cautiously optimistic, but like I said, I just found out about it today. I was like, how did I miss a Fatal Frame 2 remake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll take it, one day at a time and see if it actually comes out the right way. What about that
What'd you
Hideo
guys-
Kojima game, man? OD Knock. What?
OD
Anybody talk about
Oh,
that?
No.
Watched the trailer of that last night, actually, and like, if it's true that it's the successor, like, okay, finally, the remnants of PT is being done. I'm stoked, but also Kojima's a hack and Tranny Hunter Shaper's in it, which sucks. So I'm it's a mixed bag.
I'm so curious as to what role Schaefer's going to play.
I want
because like what if
Schaefer to be the
Hideo
demon.
Kojima's based and makes Schaefer into like the monster?
That's what I want. If that happens, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
My thing is
Just
like,
doubt it.
besides this fake like controversy that was made using Hunter Schaefer. By the way, I don't throw shade at Hunter Schaefer for that because literally the person had nothing to do with that. It's just people wanted to use them to make drama surrounding these Zelda live action shit.
True.
It was his PR
But,
team that did that.
Yeah,
I feel
well,
like
that's
everybody
fair
knows.
too.
Yeah.
That's fair to say. But at the same time, too, like, who gives a fuck about Hunter Schaefer? Like, I've never seen this person in anything. I don't care to. They have not made a splash at all in any way, shape, or form for me to even be recognized to be being in a prestigious, like, game or AAA game. Like, why the fuck should anybody even care? In all honesty.
I would agree with that. Listen, man, like people, I know people automatically when they see a trans person, they're like, oh shit, here we go again. And I get that, but at the end of the day, if they're in the game and they're fulfilling a role and they're actually doing what they're supposed to do, which is act, which I know that a lot of them don't do that. They want the character to formulate around them, which is so weird. It's kind of the reason why people had such a big issue with Jade in the Mortal Kombat movie, because it's like, why the fuck is Jade bald? And then people are like, well, because the actress is bald. I'm like, so the bitch can't act? She can't put on a fucking wig or something? You know what I mean? Like, so that's my biggest problem with a lot of these like ideologically driven actors, because otherwise, if they would just act and keep their shit out of it, I feel like most people would not have a problem with it. That's how it used to be. Now it's like the characters that they're being hired to play are formulating around them in real life, and it becomes a situation where people see it and they're like, well, Hunter Schaefer's in it, and considering all the nonsense that we saw on Twitter, that's like an immediate red flag. But anyway, the point
but beyond that though, I would add the extra of, because it's also a Kojima game, that makes me worried. That's also people in chat being like, oh, Kojima doesn't throw agendas in there. I don't care. Kojima is a failed filmmaker first. Like that's before he's a game director, he's a failed filmmaker. He loves cozying up to Hollywood. Kojima loves cozying up to Hollywood. So those two things together is a red
Kojima
flag.
is Hollywood. He is Hollywood. He's basically as high as you could get in terms of a popularity status in the gaming industry before you reach Hollywood. What I will say is that Kojima, he is all agendas. But to be fair, his stories have been so well written and so together that the agendas don't really matter. I mean, the story itself is, I mean, look at Metal Gear Solid. The whole fucking thing is literally a military agenda story. But regardless, I have faith that he's going to be able to pull this through, even with Hunter Schaefer in there. But supposedly it's going to be an anthology series, so there's going to be multiple versions of it where other directors are going to be able to put their own spin on it. Basically, there's going to be a non-Hideo Kojima version of this where it's another story being told in a similar fashion, just directed by someone else, if I'm not mistaken. But Odi Knock is going to be Hideo's game.
And I'm okay with that, because like when it's a horror anthology, that works a lot better than with other stuff. That's why Tales of the Crypt works. That's why those games that were spinoffs of almost a Dying Light, not Dying Light, Until Dawn, those other supermassive games work, like The Quarry and stuff. Like, give it these like anthology type games. That's way better than doing like, oh, here's an episodic release of the Final Fantasy fucking remake. No, that's gay.
Yeah. I
Like,
never
the
agreed with
more
that. I hated
weird-
that shit.
So I haven't watched the trailer. I don't know any of the context, but like the thing that
Watch the trailer.
always
You still get
turned-
context. It's a Kojima trailer.
my
True.
thing is, generally speaking, like I think Hideo Kojima can do some really awesome things, but once people start talking about like gimmicky shit with him, it's like, oh my god, like I'm fucking, like I want to throw myself off of a cliff, like hearing this shit. Like, can you make something that's just straight up? Like, does everything need to be a fucking gimmick now? Like, I know that you could do something good with a gimmick, don't get me wrong, but you're not gonna make me like the gimmick. Like,
Right.
can you make a straight up fucking video game?
Well, Kojima loves that shit. That's what. Yeah, exactly. That's what he's known for.
I know,
Every game
he's-
that he's
he's
ever put
really-
together.
he's a mega pretentious prick. I'm sorry. Like
You're not wrong.
he should be in Hollywood. I don't know. It's not like the other the directors out there are actually fucking good. Let's be real now, right? I guess he didn't suck the dick of the right people, but yeah. Honestly, just please throw him in Hollywood. Like it's so obnoxious already. He belongs there.
Hey,
you're not wrong per se, but I see it as a thing where, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know, it works. He tells the good stories. People like it, and people buy the games. You know, so just keep doing that. If I was to play a Kojima game and it wasn't cryptic and fucking weird, I would be like, this isn't a Kojima game. You know, so I kind of feel like that's kind of one of those things.
Kojima, from what I've seen at least with Death Stranding, he just appeals to people that like to flex that they have a PlayStation. Like, and that they paid exorbitant amounts of fucking money.
Any chance Cassie gets to be
mediocrity.
like, fuck you, console gremlin.
Every time, bro.
not for, dude, I see so many fucking PlayStation dudes. Bro, a motherfucker literally took a picture of himself kissing his PS5 Pro. Like, he really thinks that he bought gold, my guy. Like, he really, they love flexing. They love it. And it's like, dude, you have a piece of shit console that plays games, if you're lucky, at medium PC settings. Oh my fucking God. You are a fucking idiot.
Heresy. You are talking shit on the man who is going to scan a ghost and put it in a game.
He did say that.
Shut the fuck up.
Kojima is the Christopher Nolan of video games, I've heard.
No, don't you besmirch Nolan's name like that. You son of a bitch.
Now that it makes Leon angry, I'm going with that. I'm rolling.
Is he going to slap his... Look, is he going to slap his dick on a fucking printer scanner and put that in the fucking game too? Like,
probably.
really?
Yes,
he probably will.
Probably.
He's going to scan some pretty feet, though, and put them in the game for sure. That's definitely...
Shut up. Anyway.
This motherfucker. Anyway.
That's what he does.
What I will say really quick, the whole point of OD Knock, while I was bringing it up, the reason why I think people are excited for it is because the moment, and I think we all were probably thinking the same thing, the moment we saw the trailer, first thing that came to mind, PT, obviously. PT came to everybody's mind almost immediately, and they're like, "Oh shit, we're finally getting PT," you know, in Hideo's vision, whatever. And people wanted PT to become the full-fledged, you know, Silent Hills game that was supposed to become, but it never happened, obviously, because Konami is, you know, filled with idiots.
No, Kojima's the one that fucked that up, not Konami. That's the thing. That was Kojima's fucking fault.
Whatever, whoever fucked it up, Kojima fucked it up. Stop fucking it up, Kojima. Regardless.
Fucking hate Kojima.
The only thing is, I was kind of sad that Guillermo del Toro is not involved in this game, like he was supposed to be in the original PT. So I wonder how that's going to affect it. But overall, I have faith that I think it's going to be a pretty solid experience if it comes out, you know, for all we know. But yeah, PT is the reason why I think this particular game got as much hype on social media that it did for that clip that was showcased. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but you know, I guess we'll see what happens. But what else, Sheep? You got anything?
Yeah, I got a couple games I was actually looking forward to. I watched the state of play. I haven't seen the Xbox showcase, but I've seen the state of play, and then I rage quit out of the Nintendo Direct.
Saw that.
Rightfully so. God damn. I'm gonna clip that out because the poll went in favor of clipping it out and turning it into a video. So that's gonna be fun to do. But I am looking forward to the Dynasty Warriors 3 remastered because I'm a huge shill for hack and slash and for Musos and whatnot. Neo 3 looks pretty good. Code Vein 2 and
yep, that looks dope.
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Let It Die Inferno, and Chronoscript. The endless
Chronoscript is one of mine. That looks so dope.
It looks so fucking fun.
The insane artistry.
The Baroque style.
So much. Yeah, it's so like I don't know, man. Like they just killed that shit. Yeah, really nice, beautiful game.
There are a couple games. I'm happy that there are a couple games that I'm looking forward to because I don't like the feeling of being a gamer and not having any games to be happy about. Like that's not fun. So this is good.
I keep trying to people like there's a lot of good games out there that are coming out. Don't let the sea of shit, you know, cloud you from understanding that there are games out there to definitely play. And
I don't know, bro. Next year, I'm kind of scared. I'm a little scared. I'm
I
not
think
gonna lie to
everybody's
you.
blowing their load this year because they all tapping out because GTA 6 is coming out next
Yeah.
year.
Yep.
Dude,
So I feel
like,
like
the
GTA 6
main-
is going to be one of the only major titles next year. What are you going to say? Go
Yeah,
ahead. Sorry.
no, I'm saying the main games that like people are looking forward to, dog. I have no interest in buying at least day one. Like, I'm not getting GTA 6 unless it comes to PC, and that's if maybe I'll like it. I fucking hate 5. Like, I think 5 is an awful fucking boring game. I can't stand it. So if they have heists in 6, miss me with that fucking bullshit. You think I want to sit through planning a heist? No, I want to shoot people in the fucking face. Like, duh. You know, that's what I want to do in a video game. But yeah, I'm kind of a little like in terms of AAA. Like, I know the indies is going to be there. I know the remasters is going to be there. Like, one of the big games that I'm interested in playing because I never got to play it is the Deus Ex remaster.
Oh yeah, that too, for sure.
My friend, my Arab friend, was like, I hope someone mods the Twin Towers into the game so that they could also mod planes flying into it. I'm just like, yo, you fucking piece
That
of
is
shit.
crazy,
Do it!
bro.
Do it!
Yo, my Arab friend, he's from Kuwait and shit. Like, he constantly tells me, but this motherfucker pulled up to my Discord to tell me happy anniversary on 9/11. Like, just
Next level.
I used to live in New York, bro.
That's next level,
Oh
bro.
shit. Bro, I want that to happen, just like a random Allahu Akbar in the
I
background.
like the clarification is because you used to live in New York and not because you're some sort of ambiguous brown. Like, hey, it could have been one of your family members. Like,
That's insane.
Somebody.
So yeah, there's a lot of good shit that is coming out. Wizard, you got anything that you're interested in coming out soon?
Yeah.
Damn,
I
skipped
think
over the
that
short black
Soros-
guy. That's crazy.
I'm
You're
saving
right.
you for last, like Geeks and Gamers does. Go ahead.
Oh, god damn. Oh,
Wizard?
damn.
I think Soros looked okay. I think
Yeah.
I'm willing to hear it out. I was annoyed that last time we only got a cinematic trailer. We got nothing visual, but we got gameplay. I think the gameplay does look fun. That looks good. And there was that like Crimson Desert I thought looks good, and Chrono Script seemed interesting too.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. All right, fair enough. What about you, Kata?
Well, Wizard just said one of the ones I was looking forward to, which is Chrono Odyssey or Crimson Desert. I'm tripping. Crimson Desert. Oh my god, dude! I've been looking forward to that.
Or you missed every single
Swear.
word in the name of that game. What the
Listen, I was
fuck?
thinking about. Listen. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
You had
Okay?
all the time to get ready.
Don't judge me.
Chrono
Don't judge me.
Odyssey, Crimson
Bro.
Desert.
Don't judge
Bro,
me. I was looking at a word.
They
and
literally
it
took him
fucked
to
me
the
up.
free throw line, and they're like, you know what? You could go.
All right.
You could go even further past the
Listen,
line because
I
you're a little
was reading
short.
something
And
and it fucked me up. Okay,
Crazy.
I'm talking Crimson Desert. That's what I'm looking forward to. Chrono Odyssey is
Chrono
another
Desert.
game that I was thinking of. But
Crimson
yes,
Odyssey, you
Crimson
mean?
Desert. Crimson Desert looks awesome. I've been looking forward to that since like 2020. So I'm ready for that one to come out. And then one that wasn't at the showcase that I'm super excited to come out, and it comes out in a few weeks, is Kingmakers, bro. I can't
Oh yeah.
fucking wait for that game. I've been waiting for like a demo or
is that
something.
a
It comes out on the
generational
8th.
fighting game?
No, it's the one
No,
where
no.
you it's a tactical third person shooter where you have your own armies and you go back in time to medieval times and you battle it out.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that
so
one does look
fucking
good.
cool.
Okay, I know the one you're talking about.
I
now.
can't wait for that shit, dude. I'm gonna play the fuck out of that game. And yeah, and Jurassic World Evolution 3 because I'm weird like
So-
that. So
Did you
Understandable.
guys? Did
Nothing wrong with
anybody
that.
watch the Xbox event at all?
there was an Xbox
Nah.
event.
I didn't even know
it
there was one.
Tokyo Game Show event.
Oh,
Damn, bro.
I did watch
Didn't know
it.
there was one.
Yeah,
No
there's
idea.
like a couple of things in there. It was honestly ass. You guys did mention Leon mentioned Fatal Frame 2, which looks cool. Apparently they showed off a reimagining, which is scary, but of the Gungrave game that was back on PS2.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm like cautiously interested in that
I
because
have the Grave game on Steam. Do you have it?
no, I don't.
Have you
But
played it in the past?
No, I have not. Because
I've
I heard that the new game that they released like a couple years ago, I heard was fucking ass. And
It
I
is-
was
it
like,
is
I don't know
ass.
anything about Gungrave, so like, but I love the visual aesthetics. Like, it looks so like it's such like a '90s anime that looks really cool to me. But I
It's
wasn't gonna buy a
super
bad video
simplistic.
game. Yeah. So there's a PS2 game that came out a long fucking time ago, obviously, but they're like doing a reimagining of that, so that sounds kind of interesting. Then obviously Ninja Gaiden 4 looks pretty fucking wild, so they showed more details on that, and they showed how you could basically dumb the game down to practically play itself. So there's that as well.
Oh, fucking
Which is
poor.
fucking crazy for
I'm so,
anyone.
I
I'm so
know that
sick.
is
I'm so
fucking
sick of those
wild.
motherfuckers. Like Ninja Gaiden used to be that game that was like, you know, you get past the tutorial, you're actually a pretty good gamer.
It was
Now
infamous.
look at it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah, it's just crazy that they're choosing to go this route. I mean, or hopefully the normies to swarm the game, which is never gonna fucking happen. Let's be real now. Normies
Yeah.
don't fuck with hack and slash games. They never do. I don't know why. I think they're a bunch of pieces of shit for not doing it because they let all of my favorite games essentially fail out the fucking gate. So thanks a lot, you dick face normies, for ruining everything for me. But
Dick-face
the last thing off the Xbox games, the Tokyo Game Show showcase is Forza Horizon 6, which they announced is going to be in Japan. So that is like the
Why is this
most
the first time
like
I'm hearing this?
yeah, dude, that was like the last thing that they showed off. They didn't show off any like real visual details of the world in game, which is annoying as fuck. But this is like the most requested thing. Everyone wanted a Forza Horizon game in Japan.
It's funny that you're mentioning that, and I was also looking at what was it, GT7, Gran Turismo 7,
Yeah.
showcase of that, and I was like, you know what, I haven't played a good racing sim, a good driving sim in a while. I might give that. No, that's a PS4. Never mind, PS5. Never mind. But yeah, I
Well,
might.
Forza Horizon is less simulation, more like it is a really good racer, and it tries to be as realistic as possible without going too over the top. That's why a lot of normies gravitate to Forza Horizon over like Forza Motorsport, where that's like the super simulator. But like this is the most requested area that everyone's wanted to like drive in. Even the WWE wrestler Asuka was like, I love Forza Horizon, but I just wish they would make one in Japan. So like Asuka gets her wish. Shout out to
I know
her. She's
Forza
the queen.
Mommy.
Forza 6 also has a pretty sick soundtrack too. So there's that.
Yeah.
All I
Oh,
care
Forza-
about is if there's going to be any black samurais in it.
No, there won't. Unfortunately,
No.
it's modern,
All right.
so no.
It's fucking game.
Well, I guess if you make your character and they let you put on a samurai outfit.
A samurai outfit? Oh shit!
I want to hear it. Game's dead.
But you can make your own Black Samurai game called a Foza. Like,
Fuck. Good job, Daddy. Not going on that incel show. I'm gonna buy you that Switch too now.
Sorry, I had to actually play something funny after that.
I was about to say thank you.
Whatever
Thank you, like
fucking joke that was. You just
I
said,
like
God,
that's
jeez.
that's one of those anime saves. Like bro went for the fucking spike, it completely missed, and it's just like, here comes Hypno. I got him, man. It's like thank you.
Fucking crazy.
That's crazy, dude. That was like a swing and a fucking miss. Like this completely it was nowhere near the ball at this.
Hey, better. Hey, better.
Anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to, but there's bad stuff, and then there's like controversial stuff where the opinions are kind of all over the place, and that's where it's going to segue us into Wolverine. So Wolverine is a game that we've known about for a while. It's a game that's been heavily leaked, by the way. I don't know why people are looking at this game and looking at the trailers and they're acting like they never saw this before. I guess maybe some people probably didn't, but we've known about Liam being Wolverine, by the way. Like we've known about that for a long fucking time. But in any case, people saw a trailer and there's been opinions all over the place. So I just figured let's discuss the good, and then let's discuss the bad, and then let's discuss the ugly. All right, so we're gonna start off with the good.
Let's discuss
right?
the mystique.
Let's start off with the good of Wolverine, and the good of Wolverine. I feel like it's pretty obvious. The bloodiness, the goriness of it, how brutal it seems like it's going to be, and I say seems like it's going to be because the trailers, at this point, I'm gonna put it to you like this: when it comes to video game trailers, I take them with a literal grain of salt. I don't care who's doing it. I take it with a grain of salt because we've been lied to too many times, way too often.
Perfect Dark.
I was going to just mention Perfect Dark is the prime example where anybody who tells you, oh, this gameplay looks amazing, looks fire, whatever. Like Perfect Dark literally told you that it was showcasing gameplay, only to come out to find out that the majority of it was fake, like heavily fake. We're talking not real. Okay. So ever since then, and even before then, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to look at the trailer and I'm going to be like, yeah, it looks good, but I got to wait and see, because at the end of the day, it could all be bullshit, which there's a high chance it might be. But in any case, what we do see is that, super brutal Wolverine, which I like. I like the suit. I know some people have issues with the suit, but I thought the suit. I thought the suit
one?
looked good.
The Wolverine X-Men suit?
Yeah, it looks too
yellow
tactical. I don't like it. It's too tactical for me.
The blue and yellow,
like
good to me. I don't know.
I like him
don't
running around with a jacket. That's nice. That's a classic look.
I need something.
The cowboy hat, but
He looks too Irish to me. Like, please just put something on his fucking face. I can't unsee it.
he has facial.
He's Irish Canadian apparently. So.
Well,
I think it's really
I think Liam will definitely make a decent Wolverine. And this is coming from someone who heavily criticized him as Spartacus, but anyway, different characters. I think he'll make a decent Wolverine. I think he's lacking in terms of muscle a little bit, but overall, I think he'll be a decent Wolverine. What other good things do we like about this? What are you guys thinking?
Real quick on top of the suit though, I don't think the suit's gonna matter too much, because look at Insomniac Spider-Man just on launch, like without DLC or anything. That game had like 30 fucking suits in it or whatnot. You're gonna get some costumes and suits and shit you like. Me, I'm wanting patchy. I'm wanting patchy, like the Wolverines and like the Wolverines and the white suit with the fucking eye patch.
Yeah, they'll
hanging out
most likely
fix
that
it.
in.
Like that's
what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that BLM suit.
Oh Lord.
Because we all know that shit was in Spider-Man.
Fucking Cassie's face.
We all know the BLM Wolverine suit is absolutely showing up.
I personally,
I can't wait for it.
I would hope that they throw in a Savage Island Wolverine, because
that'd be cool.
They
probably
will.
That's
one of my favorite designs of them.
Yeah, I think.
Still remember the day I realized that they had a BLM suit.
They're definitely going to do
Spider-Man,
Weapon X for him,
and
sure.
that shit just blew my mind.
Yeah, I agree, Topo. Yeah, fair Weapon X would be great.
The best thing about the trailer isn't even necessarily Wolverine to me. It's like the villains that they are using.
Oh,
darn! All right, never mind.
Just not necessarily. I mean, the idea of Mystique being the game, obviously, because with Mystique in anything is up for grabs. Like she's just a infiltration genius that could do any fucking thing. She can make any setup, so therefore anything could fucking happen. That automatically makes it kind of interesting. But I'm just saying, like, these are top tier villains that they are adding to the game. Whether they utilize them correctly or not, I can't really say. But there's, you got Omega Red. There's a lot of great villains that they are introducing into the game.
If you can glean any kind of goodwill out of the original Spider-Man 2018 Spider-Man, I think they'll do them justice, primarily because the villains in that game, they were relatively accurate to how they are how they're portrayed in the comics and stuff like that. So I have a little bit of faith in that aspect.
All right,
I bet you
what else?
we're
what
gonna
else are you
get.
thinking?
I just realized it, and I feel really stupid for not thinking. We're probably going to get Silver Samurai as one of the
Silver
main
Samurai's pretty
villains.
major.
I have a feeling he's going to be like the main villain to some capacity, because we're supposed to go to Japan in this game. Normally, when he's in Japan, he's fighting Silver Samurai.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
See,
what else are we thinking?
My question is if they're what kind of I guess you could say character building system they're gonna have, because Pete uses technology, but Wolverine doesn't. He just has the
Berserker. They're gonna make the whole Berserker thing part of his skill set. Like he's learning how to harness his rage.
Probably. That's sure, why not? I mean, we can do that. He heals faster or something like that. And it's like, all right. Sure. I think he could do more, but we'll see.
Well, in that same vein, Insomniac Spider-Man took a lot of liberties with the canon, and some of it worked out, some of it didn't. I did not like the idea of, and I'm going to spoil shit for a fucking 7-year-old game at this point, so fuck you. But Aunt May dying in the end, I didn't fucking like that. But seeing Peter Parker work with Doc Ock before he's Doc Ock, that was really cool. Seeing that evolution. So I'm wondering how much liberties they're going to take to do an original story, and what that's what's gonna be
Fucking-
good and bad about it.
Listen, Norman Osborn was like the best character in that game, though, because that man in the face of death was like, I apologize for absolutely fucking nothing. I was like, that's the most gangster shit you could ever do, dog.
The game was so good. That's
Hell
the
yeah.
first Spider-Man Insomniac was awesome.
It was amazing. No
It
pun
just fell
intended.
apart.
Yeah, it did. But
So what else we
I-
thinking positive about the trailer? Specifically about the trailer, what was shown?
I do like that Wolverine isn't like, as far as we know from the trailer, he's not like a pushover. He's not
Mhm.
like out of character or anything like that. He is, Logan, James Howlett. He is Wolverine. So I wish they did change up that line at the end where he would have just said, instead of saying I'm Wolverine, he would have just said I'm the best. I'm the best to do what it is. I'm getting
I'm the best there is at what I do.
I'm the best there is at what I do. There we go. There. Thank you. Like I wish you would have said that. I'd have been like, oh shit, man, that might go on my list like pretty quickly because I love that line.
Like, so one of my biggest worries when this game was first announced like 2 years ago was movement and travel. Because like half the fun of Spider-Man is the way you're swinging around New York and shit. And like Wolverine does not move like Spider-Man. He doesn't.
Right.
And in the trailer, there's a quick, it only happens for a few moments, but Wolverine's on a motorcycle. I'm like, yes, all right.
Right.
Are we
He's
gonna
on a
get
bike.
some like that actual gameplay travel where you're on a motorcycle, you're doing shit? Because that's Wolverine. I would love to see shit like that. Don't give me like some carbon copy version of Spider-Man like it looks frankly like the fucking combat and parkour is.
I think this is going to be a lot more
so,
ground level.
Yeah, it is. I don't think
I don't think it's gonna be
the
open
motorcycle
world
very
either.
much.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be
if
open
you
world.
look at the trailer, you could see the Spider-Man movement. Just not
Yes,
as
good,
good because
100%.
he's
Too much.
he's
samey.
very like stiff, but no, like you see him running, he's running and he runs up to a building and he uses his claws to stab into the building and to run alongside it and shit. But like you're gonna, it's Insomniac, bro. They're not gonna change up their formula. They're gonna find a way to try to reskin this shit. That's
Well,
always
and
been
like-
my concern.
Spider-Man and Wolverine, part of who they are as characters is how they move. And like compare this, the example I used in my video was like compare it to Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Both that game nailed both their fighting styles. Wolverine is a fucking savage, dude. Wolverine is an animal, and Spider-Man is like this agile acrobat. The two, it's part of their characters. You can't just palette swap Spider-Man's agility, give it to Wolverine, and it be Wolverine. Wolverine is not agile. Wolverine's a fucking machine.
I think
I agree with that.
I would say that the way the game is presented from a cinematic standpoint, quest standpoint, world traversal, all that stuff, that's why I say the reskin's going to happen. But I think that the main differences that are really going to shine, whether it makes or breaks the game, is going to be in the combat. The combat it has to be distinctly different. And to be real with you, I just don't think it's going to be. I think that maybe from the overall showcase of it, sure, it's going to be more brutal. Obviously, we saw it's going to be bloody. It's going to be dismemberment, supposedly anyway, from what you saw in the trailer. But it just it has to feel like Wolverine, and it has to feel different. If you're just doing the same combos as Spider-Man, but you happen to be cutting people up instead of covering them in webs, then I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna.
We're getting into the bad at this point.
Oh, I'm trying to stick with the good, but
I mean,
I don't
are
think
you
anybody
ready
else had anything
for?
else.
Are you ready to do a mission where you play as Wolverine throughout the whole thing, and at the end of the mission, it turns out you're Mystique, and now you got to play a stealthy
Well, that's obviously
mission,
happening.
and
That's
you got to
obvious.
walk around.
I guess we are going into the bad now.
Shut up.
Let's go into the bad
Fuck
now.
And you know what's happening. You know that's going to happen.
Yeah, Mystique's going to be playable. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You guys are forgetting one thing. They did not show Jean Grey, and that is for a fucking reason.
Yep.
Oh, I was
They
gonna
didn't
bring that
show
up.
her.
I was going to bring
Yep.
that up. I was going to bring that up when we started talking
We're
about
gonna please her.
SBI potential involvement, all that shit.
And
But
Jean
yes,
Grey is
we
my
might as well-
favorite character. They have
I'm sorry.
totally destroyed that woman. They've destroyed that woman in comic books the past like 5+ years.
Yes.
More than that.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah, longer than that.
Gene
they-
became a bitch after Phoenix, but go off.
Well, they did a lot of stupid shit after Phoenix and all.
Oh yeah,
honesty.
I know. It gets way worse.
Outright just saying, "Oh, it wasn't her the whole time." fuck you, piece of shit, asshole motherfuckers. I swear to God, you are fucking dick faces. I swear. Like, Jean Grey went from being literally the heart and soul of X-Men to being just shit for a billion reasons now. Sadly. The last thing that I remember reading in comic books is where essentially they made Jean Grey into a soulless tabula rasa that felt as though she was born yesterday in an adult body. Like, that is literally how Jean Grey has been portrayed, and also doing her little virtue signal bitch shit as well. So
of course.
Yeah, that's my Jean Grey apparently. So they're telling me. So that's why I don't keep up with that shit anymore. But they're not showing Jean Grey for a clear fucking reason. And as a longtime fan, I just would rather her be dead than be bastardized. So
I agree.
Well, I mean, why would they not show Jean Grey?
Because she looked like a man, baby.
Oh my God, she looks like 50.
Baby.
That's a
awesome.
man.
Nah, she looks like Wendy from Breaking Bad, bro.
She looks like Mystique.
She looks like Mary Jane.
Bro, what if Jean Grey isn't actually in the game and it's Mystique like fucking with Wolverine throughout the game?
Here you go. She looks like Kathleen Kennedy just saw something that shocked the shit out of her.
Oh my God.
So, Kathleen Kennedy saw a good Star Wars product.
Bruh, you know what's crazy? Like,
That's how you know this is fictional.
As fucked up as the original Jean Grey, Famke Janssen is now, because she got like Botox in her face and shit, she'd still in today be a better visual appearance as Jean Grey
What's
than
the
this.
deal with the chin? Look at the chin. What the fuck is that?
It's not even the chin, it's the jowls, bro. It's the jowls.
Terrible.
I think it's safe to say
a middle school teacher.
Can I come up with a bit of a prediction? I think it's safe to say that we are a year out from this game, right? So we still have quite a bit of time. I think it's safe to say the reason why they're not showing Jean Grey is because they're going to save her for a future trailer, probably a few months before the game releases. And the question is whether or not she's going to be changed, you know, and or whether or not she's going to look like the leaks, which is what this is. I got to be honest with you. Looking at Mystique, I'm probably going to go with they're probably not going to change it. It'll obviously look a little bit more graphically better, but aside from that, I think it's going to keep its whatever the hell we're looking at right now.
Mystique
is Mr. Steak. But yeah, this whole so in any case, in terms of talking about the bad. So for me, the bad that I worry about, aside from the SBI shit and all that nonsense, and we're going to talk about that. I'm just more worried about the gameplay. I hope that the gameplay is different, for very much different, not just slightly different from Spider-Man. And not only that too, I would want this game to mimic more Spider-Man 1 than Spider-Man 2 because you know, like Kato was saying, there's no doubt in my mind that this game is going to have a nice amount of Mystique missions. And I even said before in many videos that they're going to be stealth missions, in my opinion, or something along those lines, where she's got to infiltrate as someone else and pretend to be someone else, and then eventually, you know what I mean, like kind of one of those things. And it sounds fucking boring, you know, like in a Wolverine game, I want to play as Wolverine, just like in a Spider-Man game, I didn't want to play as a deaf girl. But you know,
I mean, here's a good example
Mary
of
Jane
how you
for
can
that
do it
matter.
right though. Like, remember in Batman Arkham City where you play as Catwoman, you know, that was optional, and then when you played as her, it was good gameplay. Like, it wasn't where you go from Batman, you're doing combos, you're doing all this shit to let me sneak around and shoot motherfuckers with a taser. It's like, no, you're going for Batman, and then you go to Catwoman and you're still kicking ass. In Spider-Man, you're playing as Spider-Man, and then it's like, yeah, let's slow the game down to negative fucking 30, where you play as
you know what's crazy?
Mary Jane. It's so stupid.
It's so cool that you got to play as Catwoman in Arkham City. That was like my game. Like, I didn't really sport too many video game t-shirts at that time. It's still like a relatively new thing. But I had an Arkham City t-shirt where like fucking Batman and Catwoman were like backs against each other, and Catwoman had her whip wrapped around them. It was so like, I don't know, like that game was just like so sexy in a cool way. I love.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Cass, let you finish.
I was just gonna say one thing. I love playing as Catwoman in the game, and when I found out that in Arkham, Arkham Knight, that you basically had to get like all the Riddler trophies just to unlock her from prison, I literally threw the game in the trash. I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with again. There's nothing wrong with playing a woman in a video game.
Correct.
My issue is whether or not it's going to be interesting and whether or not it's going to feel like it's either adding to the game or taking away from the game, right? Like when you're playing those death missions in Spider-Man 2, you literally feel like it's just filler. You're just taking away from the game. When I played as Mary Jane, like when I tell you I was mind-numbingly fucking bored, I feel like that's an understatement. And I really feel like we definitely could have did without this, right? Like even at the end of what do you call it? At the end of Mafia Old Country, I don't want to spoil anything, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yep. Cassie, that final mission's like totally fucking unnecessary. Completely takes you out of it. It's important story wise, but it's like kind of takes you out of it. Like, what the fuck was the point of that?
You know what's even worse with what's even worse with the gameplay for Mary Jane is that there's no room for versatility. You can't switch it up. They just put you on a fucking rail from like one end to the other end. And it's just like, what the fuck is this for? Like, it doesn't. You can't mix it up. You can't do anything different. Like, I don't fucking care about this bitch.
Not only that, bro. Mary Jane is OP in the game, bro. Like, and that's the point too. The characters that Mary Jane is one-shotting, Spider-Man has to hit like 8 times before he knocks him the fuck out. Like, makes no sense.
This is him after slamming these motherfuckers into a wall and on the floor and throwing them off the building. You still got to hit him like 18 times. Like,
right. But this bitch is just like with a taser. All right, you're done.
Zip
like,
zap.
One shot.
Like with Mystique though, they could do something interesting in it. So here's the deal: if she's gonna be doing like infiltration missions, right? Imagine you got change into someone else and use that as your stealth. Basically, it's a stealth optional game. Once you get found out, all right, time to go kick ass mode. So you could hypothetically get through every Mystique section without ever throwing a punch, and that'd be like, oh, that's a cool ass trophy you could do. But if you
there's
get found
definitely
out,
ways to make the Mystique gameplay fun for sure.
Right. Throw down. She's done it in the comics a million times. So let it be like try and be stealthy. But if you get found out, it's time to kick some ass. Like, I'd be down with that because Mystique isn't Mary Jane. Mystique
I'd be down for that personally.
I think a lot of people have been concentrating too much on like Mystique. That isn't even my like outrage really. Though I do take some issue with it. What really outraged the fuck out of me and said I don't really think I'm interested in this game at all is when the developers were talking about the game. The female developer was saying that she was concerned that the scene that they had created where Wolverine shoves his claws into that dude's chin and up through his skull. She said that she was concerned that was too much. And that alone just says, y'all are a bunch of fucking pussies. Why are you making this video game? I don't care anymore. Like,
you're patting themselves on the back.
The fact that you think that could have been potentially too much, it is exactly why you people should not be making games like this. Period. I played X-Men Origins Wolverine. It was dark. It was gritty. It was violent. It was awesome. It is so, despite the film being absolute dog shit, it is such a fun, violent, no fucks given video game. And it had the tone to it. This tone, it just feels like they're throwing Wolverine in Spider-Man's world. And he has to play. He still, though it's a little bit more bloody and a little more violent, he still has to play by Spider-Man rules, and that's just fucking gay to me.
I was about to say, one of the most iconic scenes in like Wolverine history is him shoving his claws into the Hulk's head twice to try to shut him down. It didn't work. Like that's gory as shit. Like. That's
was that before or after the Hulk literally rips Wolverine in half.
Right, exactly. Like, not to mention, there's also the scene of him getting all of his flesh and like organs and stuff burned off him. It's just like an adamantium skeleton. Like, there's nothing like Wolverine is gore. What do you mean? What are you doing? Cut it out.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder then if one of their developers was saying that, then why did they do it? Was it somebody from Sony, a higher up, that said, nope, we got to put this in the game. We got to make it like this? Was it somebody who was in the studio that said, nope, we got to make it like this and stick to, like somebody said to do it?
Yeah.
I think that's also a precursor to how bad the story is going to be. And hear me out here. And
no,
this is after looking at what Spider-Man 2 was and how they disrespect Peter Parker the entire time. Like, that's the whole point of Spider-Man 2 is to disrespect Peter Parker. To have this trailer not really show gameplay, not tell us what the story is going to be, but be a giant circle jerk for Insomniac, because that's mostly what it was for the State of Play presentation. They're circle jerking themselves, patting themselves on the back for how great Insomniac is at making these games, and we are so friendly and we love each other. And
but they shit out of that talk.
They blasted. They mocked the fans, and I know we're going to talk about that in a second. They mocked the fans who criticized Spider-Man 2. They mocked the fans who criticized anything that they were doing with Miles Morales. They mocked the fans who talked about the Mary Jane thing. I think they're going to turn Wolverine into an absolute cuck in this game. I have zero faith in this being an authentic Wolverine story. I don't trust it. I don't trust them at all. I have
What do you
no
think they're going to do?
I think it's going to be the fact that Jean Grey is in it, and the screenshots we saw of the two of them talking. And obviously those are pre-renders, like
at
those,
the bar
those
or something like that,
shots.
right?
At the bar.
Yeah.
I think that she's not actually there. I think he's all upset and butthurt and going on this mission, but he's going to be talking with her, and he's going to be like, feels bad because I've been rejected and shit. And this is the whole, and they kind of referenced that a little bit, that this whole game is going to be him discovering himself.
And Wizard, that's what. So I was saying on my show last night, I don't like Wolverine when he's with the X-Men, because frankly, when he's with the X-Men, he kind of is a cuck. I like solo Wolverine stories because that's what Wolverine is cool.
Hate the romance.
Wolverine's with
I
the
hate
X-Men,
the Jean Grey romance.
He's kind of a fucking bitch, and I don't like that.
That's why I loved X-Men Evolution so much.
So yes, X-Men Evolution is phenomenal.
So much.
Evolution
because he is older than them. I
literally-
fucking hate the romance angle that they play of Jean Grey, and I bet there's going to be a cuckening in this game. I fully agree.
The problem with their romance is that it makes them both go extremely out of character, and it's just so jarring if you actually appreciate like the true soul of each character. I mean, obviously the comics have taken them in such like insane paths that they're so fake to me now. They've fucked these characters up so badly that it's like you could love the genuine like interpretation originally of Scott, but it's like one of my boys is like, well, Scott is actually a piece of shit because like he left his kid. It's like, oh my god, but I love the idea of Scott before he became a piece of shit. Can I enjoy that motherfucker? Like, really?
X-Men
Leave me
ended for
alone.
me at Graduation Day. The animated 90s show after Graduation Day, I don't like the comics that come after that. I don't like any of the shows or the stories.
I
don't give a fuck about X-Men 97 at all. I liked X-Men Evolution because it exists in a bubble, but that's okay. No one else did. Disney Plus did. Nobody watched the fucking
Evolution is so fucking good.
It's so good.
It's like this will be a lead up for an X-23 game, just like they did.
Fully agree.
Oh my god, dude! Evolution is so good because they basically they did the same thing that the MCU did, like before the MCU, pretty much with building up to Apocalypse. So fucking phenomenal.
I would put like X-Men Evolution, Batman and Beyond, and Justice League were like great predecessors to what came before them.
Absolutely.
But what I was about to say, as far as Scott goes as a character, is like I grew up loving, like, Scott was one of my favorite characters as a kid, and I kind of fell off, and then I came back after Champions when they de-aged him. He saw himself in the future and was just like, I don't want to become that. And everything that happened throughout his life kind of led him to that path that he was trying to prevent. And I was like, this is actually pretty decent storytelling. Why don't you do more of this? And they never did. And it was just like, what the fuck y'all doing, man? Y'all just wasting the character. Stop it. Leave him alone at that point.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is Insomniac. You know what I mean? We all know what the company is like. We know who's behind the scenes. We know their ideology and things like that. So I 100% suspect there's going to be something gay in this fucking game. I don't know what it's going to be, but something's going to be gay in this game. But my hunch is Mystique's going to be an allegory for transgenders and how they feel on the inside.
She is now.
She's
an icon in the comics.
She's an icon for the trans people. It's been like that for years now.
Which they don't understand how stupid
they've
that
co-opted that character to try to make it about them, and they do this all the time.
In the comics, she's the father of Nightcrawler now.
Have you guys noticed that the outwardness of some of these accounts for these studios have been way more aggressive lately after Charlie Kirk than they ever were? I mean, now we have them literally out here on the main. Like, it's not like we're just talking about the developers. Like, we're talking about on the main yellow check mark accounts doing shit like this where they're just and it's always coded language, which I fucking hate.
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't want to just come out and say it. You don't want to just say what you mean with your whole chest, but
shut
you
the
want to
fuck
say it because you can't help yourself because you're a fucking like social media intern working at Insomniac Games.
Yeah.
But this post right here. I mean, again, 4 million views. Everybody knows exactly what it fucking means.
Yeah.
Where they're just calling everybody clowns. That's really what it is. They're calling you clowns and this dropped. I think this dropped after the trailer for Wolverine dropped, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was
right
a little while after.
Yeah, so it's like, what the
Look
fuck
at
is
the
that?
replies,
Bro?
means?
What is the point of this? Like, why even?
I don't even understand this. I mean, it seems like everybody else does, but I keep trying to. What the fuck does this mean? That's talking your coded language thing. Just say it. Say what you mean.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know. Stupid.
Basically, everybody criticizing the game is clowns.
It's like when
them in this entire game. Then, if that's if that's really what it is, fuck
like
this game.
It's one of the things, and I agree wholeheartedly with what Hypno was saying earlier. It's like it's one of those things like when shortly after Charlie Kirk's his demise, somebody says something along the lines of like, I can't remember what it was, like him being they said if the not Nazi sympathizing something white nationalist moderate but not moderate commentator who debates people on college campuses, like, if you don't say fucking Charlie Kirk, I'm gonna find you. Like, cut it the fuck out.
It's the coded language shit.
Like,
Look
at the replies. I hate coded language. If you're not talking directly to me, then like I'm not gonna respond to you. That's it.
And then they try to save themselves. Look, they try to save themselves with the point thing in the heart. Like, bro, nobody's
There's
falling
more
for this
replies.
shit,
They were replying to other people, and you can see them. It's probably some fucking 20-year-old.
I love this.
On the intern.
Yeah, fire. Yeah.
They got some little intern. Looks like there's an intern getting fired today. Intern season is over. It's just me. Yeah.
Yeah, who's me?
Which means they're cool with this. They're cool with antagonizing their customer base.
Here we go. So whoever's running, whoever's doing the post for the Insomniac Games account is trying their best to be the Assassin's Creed account when they pop up on Elon and Grums at the same time. That shit was some fucking heat. And this guy, whoever this is basically passing off as like, Hercule in this sense. Like, is Goku versus Hercule.
When did it become a thing where? Go ahead.
Remember when Wendy's did this and we all loved it? That was funny because it was endearing, because ain't nobody was ever out there actually talking shit on Wendy's. Like, Wendy's, on X, back when it was still Twitter, they were the troll company account because it was just funny. But when you're doing it in the gaming industry, you're not trolling because people are actually complaining about you. People don't like the state of a lot of games, the gaming scene, the whole nine. So it's not tongue in cheek. It doesn't fucking work like it did with Wendy's.
Tone deaf.
Anybody see the irony that every time they use a heart emoji, it's always blue and not red?
I never noticed that until you.
They should use purple because these bitches be injured.
Yeah, it's every color but red. They'll use blue. They'll use pink. They'll use whatever.
Good job, Leon.
Black,
Good
because
job.
that's literally my heart, black and decrepit.
Oh,
that got dark, literally. So yeah, I mean, what again? This whole for years we've been talking about attacking the fans, and sometimes it's hyperbolic, sometimes it's legit, but for the most part, it's always been based in some sort of reality. But now more than ever, it just seems to be the marketing strategy. Where if you have Insomniac Games main account with a yellow check mark and PlayStation fucking logo next to it and everything under the sun, and they're just simply pointing at you and calling you a clown after their trailer for Wolverine drops. I mean, what are we doing? Like, what are we really doing? And it's so funny because this will be the industry that says, this will be the industry that has people that'll attack YouTubers and be like, oh, we can't take the YouTubers seriously because all they do is rage bait and stuff. Mind you, we get millions more interactions and views and everything that they ever can even hope to get. And way more people listen to us than they can ever hope to get.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't take us seriously because they're the mainstream, right? But you mean to tell me that we're supposed to take you seriously when this is how you're acting? I don't get it. Why? Because your game's getting criticized. Your game's also getting praised too. By the way, there's a lot of people that are praising the game, and not even just shills, just average people that I've seen who I wouldn't consider to be a shill. They think the game looks great. They're praising it. Fine, but it's like you'll point at someone and call them a clown because they're criticizing your game, and they have a couple of issues or they're seeing red flags or whatever. Which, by the way, are all valid. They're all valid red flags to notice. It's not our fault that you've been very consistent in proving us right in almost 95+% of scenarios. So it just blows my mind. It really does. And I wish they would stop the coded language. You know, one thing I will say about Kotaku is that lately their rage bait fucking articles that they've been writing hit pieces on, they're at least name dropping. You know what I mean? They're not speaking coded language. They name dropped Grums. They name dropped Endymion, right? They're actually like name dropping people. So at the very least, they're specifically targeting and talking about whoever they're talking about.
Do you think that's a bad thing? Do you think that's I guess now, just hearing that now, the first thing that hits my mind is that things have changed, right? Like the whole social stratosphere here has changed. I don't think that's a good thing. I think that's pointing. That's
no, I think that is a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, in retrospect, you know what I mean? At least they're like not speaking in the coded bullshit, because we all know what they're doing here, right? Just like we all knew what Bethesda was doing when they posted the good kitty, you don't like those fascists, video. We all knew what they were doing. Yeah. But again, it's all happening on these main accounts after Charlie Kirk got assassinated, because all these people in the gaming, and especially after they all started getting fired, they're all in their feelings. They're all in their feelings, and they have no way to let it out. So they want to let it out and let as many of us know as humanly possible that they fucking hate us, right? And not every company's doing it. There are some companies that are staying quiet and remaining apolitical, or trying. Well, yeah, true. Or trying their best to remain apolitical as much as you can in a time where politics are hyper inflamed. But at the end of the day, there are some major studios like this and Bethesda and others that are not staying quiet, that are not remaining apolitical, and are taking every opportunity to do something like this. And it just blows my mind. It's like, bro, this is the only industry that I've ever seen where you are actually celebrated for encouraging less sales to your product. You are actually treated as someone who is stunning and brave for trying to get less sales for your company.
That doesn't pay the bills.
I have never seen this in any other industry, because Hollywood tried it. They're like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. They got felted so fucking fast. It didn't even last that long.
Well, I mean, a lot of gamers.
Good.
A lot of gamers just don't have any self-respect at all. I don't know if you know, like the normies, they don't care. They just buy what they want. And Insomniac Games feels like it's okay to do this because they're safe. Like they are, this generation at least, and this isn't saying much because a lot of like Sony's game developers haven't even come up to bat yet for the PS5 with a brand new game, but they are one of PlayStation's best studios. Like PlayStation's not going to fuck with them at all, because they've produced already like a remaster and 2 titles. No.
Yeah, they're the only
3
ones
titles.
making actual games for PS5.
I mean, Insomniac could feel safe. Cassie, real quick, Insomniac could feel safe. That's fine. But the truth is that Spider-Man 1 sold over almost 30 million copies. Spider-Man 2 sold like 12.
Yep.
So
I agree.
Like don't get me wrong, 12 is still great, but the numbers are dwindling, boy. And you need to be very careful.
I will say this. I will say this. You're completely correct, and I completely understand, and I've said these very same things. But guess what? They're gonna put out that they'll put out the numbers saying that they're making more money than ever before as a whole entire company of PlayStation, right? That's what they'll do. And then their dick-eating fanboys will parade that number out, even though they ain't got shit to play, and the shit that they have to play is at best remasters. That's the type of retards that we got out here. So,
well, Cass, you hit the nail on the head when you said normie, though, and here's the conclusion I've come to: that the reason they're able to get away with this, and the reason that these normie gamers have no self-fucking respect, is because they weren't playing games back in the like the legit good days. I was on right before going live, dude. I was scrolling through X, and I saw one of those clickbait like, "What's the best game from 2005?" And it's like, bro, everything here is a banger. Everything here's a fucking banger. How do I even pick? Obviously, Resident Evil 4, by the way. How do I pick? But you've got these people that are like, they didn't play games back in. They don't know what they missed, dude. This shit seems so cool, so awesome now, because they don't know this shit they're being shoveled because they didn't start playing games till fucking 2018 or whatnot.
I also think what it is that these companies in the gaming industry, they feel safe because they know there is a certain level of comfort that comes with producing products in the biggest entertainment medium in the world. So if you know, like, it's not even close. So if you know that there is such a huge pool of money to pull from, the chances of you failing, as long as your budget is within line, which I mean it's probably not, but anyway, as long as within reason, I think that they feel safe in that, knowing that, okay, well, there's so many people out there in the gaming industry, or as customers in the gaming industry, that they can pull from that aren't even tied to anything we speak about on a daily basis. But again, look at the numbers and realize that sure, 12 million is amazing right now. I'm sure that sounds amazing, but I'm pretty sure you would rather have 30. And if that 12 were to dwindle to, let's say, 7 or 8, like, do you start panicking at that point? Or are you saying, well, we sold 8 million copies, we're still doing great? You know, it all depends on what that budget was. And we all know Spider-Man 2 is not a small budget. We're probably looking at over $200 million for that game, if I'm not mistaken, last I heard. So
it was, yeah.
This is something that they need to consider. But again, I mean, I'm not an investor, and at this point, it's pretty clear looking at this post that they don't give a fuck. Like, this is one of those things where, like I said earlier, it's the only industry that I know of where people act like this, where they're okay with making less money. Some of them are okay with losing their jobs. I mean, look at the people who got fired for fucking Sucker Punch. She's like, well, if I lost my job of 10 years, the bitch is willing to give up her career for 10 years because she thinks she's fighting fascism. That's the world we live in right now. She really thinks that. So, you know, this is the mindset that they have. They think they're fighting fucking Nazis, where they're okay to lose their careers all because they're fighting the good fight and get some preconceived invisible enemy that somebody told them to hate. You know, it's the weirdest thing.
I mean, I say let them. This sounds like a problem that solves itself.
Yeah, it's really.
You would
just
think so, but not really. Not right now. Go ahead, Cassie. Sorry.
No, I was just saying that shit is cope. You think that, like, you really think that this person actually feels that way? This is just to save face on the internet. That's it. Because when you lose a job of 10 years, you lose that seniority, you lose that vacation time. Let's take it to the real level. Like, let's forget the fucking internet for a minute, right? You lose that vacation time you've acquired, that seniority, all your health care that they claim to care so much about, right? You lose all of that in this. So, like, from a realist perspective, as someone that I value my job, right? This is all just playing it up for the internet. But in real life, they definitely feeling that shit.
Hey,
I'm glad you mentioned healthcare, because you know this broad was seeing a therapist every week on company dime because, like, oh man, the world is so sad, I can't deal with it, and fucking Sucker Punch is like, here's your stipend for a therapist, included in your benefits package. Like, well, so long, sucker. Like,
you know what's hilarious about all that? So you know that she's online right now, and you know, she's on her Blue Sky, and they're trying to say, like, she's got all her coworkers, like, you know, commenting, "Oh, I'm so sorry," retweeting, like, "You're amazing, you're so brave, you're this," right?
Psych.
But you all know when those motherfuckers went to work the next day, they looked at each other, they're like, "Couldn't be me."
Yep, I'm glad that bitch is gone.
Not be me.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. Damn. So how about
fired over at Sweet, man?
How about that code that's got to be ready by 3 p.m.? You know, like, they just changed the story real quick. Nobody talking about this bitch at work.
Nope.
Nobody talking about how brave she is. They're all thinking to themselves, thank God she took the fucking bullet for us, because that silenced the mob that was coming after Sucker Punch for a little while. Like, you're the fucking you're the sacrificial lamb at that point. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. But in her mind, she thinks that all her friends are behind her, that is supporting her. But you know what it is too?
I feel like
these people
saying sacrificial cow, not lamb. But go on.
Well, I mean, to be accurate, I suppose. But what it really is too is, and let's just be real, these people tend to fail upwards. You know, like, chances are this girl who has 10 years of experience at Sucker Punch probably has a couple of connections, will most likely find a job somewhere else fairly quickly within the next couple of months. I'm sure she got a severance of some kind when they let her go, because that tends to be the thing that the gaming industry does. Regardless of how you get fired, you get a severance. So, I mean, that's where we're at. I think she knew that she could get a job probably anywhere in the industry with her experience and with her ideology, right? Because all these companies, as much as they like to speak otherwise, they are looking for people like her that are just going to say, yep, yes, yep. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for yes men and yes women. They don't ever question anything, as long as they say the right thing at any given time. You know, so but the moment you speak out of line, that makes them look bad. Well, you're fired and you're on to the next. So I don't know. It's a fucking crazy world, man. To see tweets like this is crazy, in my opinion. From the
Can we
main
point
on the
main,
the yellow
yeah.
check mark, bro, is crazy.
Can we also just, I don't know, maybe I mourn for the timeline where Spider-Man 2 was good and we were all excited for Wolverine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Spider-Man 2018 was really fun. It was, you know, there might be problems with it. It might not be perfect. It was a fun game. It was such a fun game. I platinumed it twice. I did the PS5 and the PS4 version. I platinumed
you're
the game
crazy.
twice.
Yeah, it was actually the
I am crazy.
first game I ever
I never said I
platinumed, not
wasn't.
just the game, but all the DLC as well.
Oh yeah,
Right.
exactly. I played
And-
through the DLC too. Yeah.
And you know, the Miles Morales game, I enjoyed it. I thought it was okay. There was problems with it, but it wasn't as bad. It was a filler, you know, to bridge us to Spider-Man 2. But Spider-Man 2 is so disappointing.
So bad.
It was so offensive. It was such shit that I have zero expectations of. I have zero faith. I have zero hype for Wolverine. And like Cassie was saying before, X-Men is like with Jean Grey. X-Men's my favorite like Marvel comic franchise. Like X-Men is my favorite shit. And
I think it is for a lot of people.
We got it. That's right. It is. But now here is just another X-Men property that's gonna get bastardized to fucking hell by woke bullshit.
Then may I maybe give you a brief, like something to give you a little bit of hope?
Leon's gonna learn me something today.
If what my chat, because to be fair, I've not fact checked this. My chat was telling me this last night, so I'll look into it. My chat was saying Chris Claremont is writing on this game. Chris Claremont, for one, he is the godfather. He's the one that created everything we know and love about the X-Men. Like, yes, Stanley and all that, but X-Men as we know it is Chris Claremont.
Yeah,
He's also vehemently anti-woke. He does not like this modernity bullshit.
Yeah.
Chris Claremont to be one of the main writers on this game. That's
That's the thing is he's only one of.
Yeah, I was about to say is like Chris
He's
Claremont was
fucking
also
surrounded, bro.
Yeah, he's also part of
Chris
the,
Claremont is walking into that office and he might be anti-woke, but he's looking to his left, looking to his right, and there's pink and blue-haired bitches everywhere. Let's be real.
I hate to be the
Fair enough. Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I hate to be another black pill on top of this this Tylenol pile.
But you're black though.
Thank you. But the like Chris Claremont also has something to do with current X-Men, which is, you know, the plant people that hate humans and separating themselves from humans, as opposed to like trying to figure out a way to basically evil Professor Xavier. So he's part of that.
I have to take your.
I haven't read any of the modern stuff. I mean, most of it's bad. But every now and then you get some gems. Ultimate Spider-Man's been good. Like, is the modern X-Men run bad?
In the modern X-Men run, they're trying to recover the shit, but then they threw Kamala Khan's ass in there, and it got worse.
Krakoa was bad.
Didn't they retcon the
Krakoa
Inhumans? They retconned the Inhumans. They're not real anymore, or they're not Inhumans anymore. Now they're mutants, or whatever the fuck. Like
something
again,
like that.
We played Spider-Man 2, right? We all played, or the people that did play it. You know how that story was. It was a huge step down from Spider-Man 2018, and I don't suspect them to do something good with this story. And a valid reason why I personally am not excited for it is just because I know Sweet Baby Ink is working on it. I don't care. Like if I know they're working on it, I'm not buying it. Is was doesn't matter to me. I'm not buying it. I don't care.
It doesn't matter to me either, and that's because the ideology has gone well past Sweet Baby Ink at this point. Let's be real. If SBI got fired, it doesn't matter. The people that are working on the game and surrounding the game every single day think exactly like SBI on almost every fundamental level. So, you know, nothing's going to change even if they did get fired. But you're right. You're right. Major red flag. What does anybody else think about that? Do you agree, disagree with that?
I'm looking at Claremont, like, you know, obviously the original X-Men Forever. I love that. Even despite me being a fucking Cyclops fan. Because it was so well written. What lately has Claremont done? I'm ignorant, right? I'm being ignorant. I'm just asking us here. What recently Claremont has done that has been well praised and really just you know, people are actually appreciated it, like longtime X-Men fans, because I haven't kept up lately.
Let me see.
I thought he retired personally.
No,
he
didn't
comes
start
back
it, yeah.
he comes back like here and there. Like I know a couple of years ago they said that he was gonna do something comics related, and that's cool and all. I get that, but like a lot of writers, they have that period of time where they're very like they're on fucking fire if they ever
Mhm.
achieve that, and then they fizzle out, and then it's kind of like you know what I mean. So
What
I'm just
happened?
curious if any of the things that he was people were like, "Oh my god, he's coming back." Like, I wonder if any of those actually came to be praised, like, genuinely and not, "Oh, well, we're just gonna suck him off a little bit because, it's Chris Claremont." Like,
Right.
You
I mean,
asking the wrong guy.
I'm unaware, so somebody else gonna have to.
I'm black. I don't read
I'm
books.
looking up to see what his recent work's
Well,
been.
that we know.
That's what I'm doing
That we know.
too.
I don't imagine that there's anything super, I guess, relevant that he probably done recently.
Right.
Really, I'm basing everything off of our previous experience with Spider-Man 2. That's what I'm basing all of this off of. Like my mindset going into this game is seeing the similarities between what Insomniac has done before, because Insomniac is a creature of habit when it comes to how they develop their games. And considering how they did Spider-Man 2, I have to it would be stupid of me to not notice the similarities and say, yep, this is going to be very similar. Like if I go into this and saying it's going to be so different, completely different from everything they've done before, I feel like that's lying to myself,
Yeah.
So I don't know. At this point, I think it's safe to say it is going to be extremely similar to Spider-Man 2. I don't see them making it similar to 1. And whether they're setting up for something else or not, I don't even think they're thinking that far, to be real with you, with this particular game. So, and
if
I do
anything,
find it interesting that they chose to make a Wolverine game, considering how toxically masculine Wolverine actually is, and these developers decided to do it. But it's because they know it's going to print money. As long as they do it at least with some level of decency, they know it's probably going to do better than Spider-Man 2 did, but not as good as Spider-Man 1.
Chris Claremont is still doing comics.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's still doing comics actively now. He's working on Wolverine and Kitty Pryde, which is a 2025 series. Someone in the chat was saying, and I'm going to look this up, that apparently Claremont, according to chat, was responsible for Mystique being the dad. I don't know if that's true yet, but I do know say that he's working on an X-Men series, and he was working on a Rogue series this year.
I mean,
That
honestly,
shit, I saw the screenshots of that Mystique being a dad thing. It's just hilarious. Anyway,
I'm gonna be a dad.
that is insane. But honestly, the only hope I have in terms of writing is that Disney steps in if anything gets out of whack, because they have. So and that's a scary thought that I'm hoping Disney wrangles in
got
these
no hope
fucking
for that
retards,
shit.
bro. Look, Disney has said that they will you're not allowed to make Peter gay. That is at least they established that.
Wait, which Peter?
Peter. I don't know.
No fucking way.
Because Peter Quill. They
Oh my
fucked
god.
around. Yeah.
Parker, my guy.
I
Parker.
know, I'm joking. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Holy shit. But at least they in for that, because we remember Andrew Garfield was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind totally sucking some dude off.
Yo,
Because Andrew Garfield's gay.
What?
Andrew Garfield's gay. So it
Did
makes
he
sense.
really say that?
He did
He
say that.
actually was completely open to making Peter Parker a homosexual. So
Because
He's in
because
touch
Andrew
with his
Garfield
sexuality.
Andrew
and I
Garfield's
like Andrew
gay.
Garfield, funny enough, as Spider-Man. I really loved him as Spider-Man. But he's a fucking retard.
You're wrong. That's okay.
It's fucking insane.
Ain't it?
Yeah.
So what? No, I was gonna say. So what else are we thinking in terms of concerns? You want to talk about Mystique now? Fully talk about Mystique.
Well, I could tie up that story. Apparently, Chris Claremont was a part of the. Yeah.
Oh,
he wasn't the writer.
I guess
on
there
that,
goes that.
but he was the one that said "Daddy Mystique" first.
No,
what a surprise.
So what are we thinking now, Leon?
No, that goes against what he was saying at convention appearances, but in terms of not wanting to use comics as a pulpit for political stuff. Against someone in the chat was saying that he's the one that said that they were allegory for the civil rights. It's like, no, he fights against that message. Yes, they are allegory for the civil right or for social causes, but not like explicitly
Correct.
Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. When I say no, that's all bullshit. So no, I mean he said recently at conventions, recently as in within the last 5 years or so, because I don't know how often he does the convention circuit, but like he doesn't like the state of modern comics. He doesn't like how it's not about the storytelling, how it's about the politics. So I mean, if he was the one that was involved in that Mystique shit, it goes against what he's on camera fucking saying.
Yeah,
Hey, that
I mean,
money talks.
it's a lot of these dudes. Exactly, a lot of these dudes don't like a whole lot of shit unless they're getting some bread too. That's usually how that shit goes.
Yeah, money
See,
talks.
this shit's such a fucking travesty because like how much Cassie is a fan of Cyclops, that's how I am with Nightcrawler. Like Nightcrawler is hands down my favorite mutant of all of them. He's got like the best kind of like backstory, being Catholic and also a demon at the same time. Like that's just there's some incredible writing there. And then they do some silly shit like this, and it pisses me off.
To mock that. It's to mock.
They fucked my boy up years ago. They fucked up. Iceman was one of the first characters they fucking gave up.
Don't get me mad. Don't get me mad. All right, I'm chilling.
Sorry. I know. I assumed I was the only fucking Iceman fan on the panel. So,
dude, when was that?
No,
That was
it's not even. It's not even the
Iceman.
Iceman. It's not even the Iceman shit. It's how they fucking portray Jean in that moment. It's just so many levels of stupid shit. Like they make Jean look like a complete fucking clown.
Money make a bitch do, man. Look at this shit, dude. They done made Mystique have. She's a father now.
Mystique is fucking moms out here, bro.
I don't even know how to react to this, dude. Like, fuck these niggas, dude. I hate this shit. That's why I'm being so quiet, because this is gonna piss me off if I talk about it. I'm gonna spaz
talk that shit, man. Talk that shit.
Mystique is out here fucking moms, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
So I think if I remember correctly, the lore is that she changed into the demon Azazel, which is fucking stupid in my opinion. It's like it's
all
so
I know is that
dumb.
she grew a dick somehow and it worked.
Yep.
That's it. That's all I know. So that's all I need to know, really. At the end of the day, when you think about it,
the first she's the first Futanari mutant. That's crazy. Insanity, man.
That's so crazy, dude. And she's a trans icon. They don't understand the irony of that. Like, yes, she longs to look like someone she's not born as. Wow, congratulations. That's a great role model for you. You didn't think that one through.
No, they never think it through. They just attach themselves to the character that they.
It though, like trans people love Mystique because no matter what she transforms into, she passes. So,
shit,
right. but that's weird because they say they see themselves in that, so that can't be true because they don't pass.
So
not
but Mystique is a woman. Like that's the thing. Like she is
right, obviously
a woman.
Yeah. Don't tell them
care.
that though.
They don't care about that.
Like that's why I don't understand like the connection there.
This bitch can literally get herself pregnant. That's insane.
How does she do that? Just like put it in herself, or like? How does that work?
She could just transfer into a dude, wank it, and then shove it up her cooch.
That's crazy. Don't say that anymore.
Literally what she could do.
Don't say that anymore.
She turns into Mr. Fantastic, elongates that thing. You know what I'm saying? Sticks it in there, and then right as she's about to climb,
I'm mad you really thought this through. You thought this through.
I mean,
just
why
thought about
would?
that.
Bro,
No, not
are your
Cassie,
two brain
Kata.
cells not rubbing together and to get warm enough? Like,
I want to hear
clearly
all
this
rubbing
is what they
together after this
established, my guy.
conversation. Fuck, like,
Why would you say rub it together?
Bro, she pulled the Cartman's mom. That's crazy.
Holy shit. I'm mad. Anyway, so now that we know that the person who was behind lesbian Mystique, Daddy Mystique, whatever you want to call it, is partially the person behind this game too. From a narrative perspective, again, I don't have a lot of faith in this, man. I really don't. I'm hoping that it's good for people that want to play it. I'm not going to play it until it comes out on PC, but at this point, it's I don't know. I feel like there are good signs. Yes, there are good signs, obviously. Which is why I wanted to start with the good. But there are red flags too. And for people who are out there ignoring the red flags because those good signs are good enough for them to say, "Well, I'm gonna play it." Like it's like, yeah, it's great, bro. That's great. Congratulations. Nobody's saying nobody's saying you can't play.
Do I have to point to Nintendo fucking again?
People take it offensive when you criticize a game that they like.
Yeah.
Which is I don't know why. It's so weird.
wild.
It's like you could play the game, bro. Nobody's saying you can't play the game. Enjoy it.
Right.
But you out here trying to silence everyone else and saying they can't criticize it, or if they criticize it, they're lying or they're grifters or whatever. It's like, bro, just because you enjoy something doesn't mean that universally everybody else has to enjoy it. And it's the same way. It's the same way the other way too. It's like just because other people criticizing it doesn't mean you can't show for it. You can show for it. Go ahead.
It's like the same thing with me with The Legend of Zelda. Is like, I don't care if you don't like the game, but I don't care if you don't like the franchise, but don't sit here and try to change it into what it ain't. That's my whole thing.
Right.
And that's that's the problem we have with X-Men, is like they're trying to change it into something that it never was.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Because this post, and I'm gonna bring it back up. Hold on, really quick, from Insomniac Games. So this post right here that they're on main right now, you know, and they're out here with their whole, well, not their whole chest because they're using coded language, but regardless, you get my point. This post right here, I want to make it very clear for everybody watching in the chat right now, almost 1,000 of you between YouTube and Rumble. Thank you for your support. This post only happens from studios that are co-opting IPs that they didn't create. It only happens. This level of confidence, this level of fuck you, we're gonna be fine anyway. You guys are clowns, if whatever. This only happens from people that are co-opting IPs that were already made prior to them. They were already famous prior to them touching it, because otherwise they don't have this level of confidence, right? Anytime they create something that's new, that has a similar ideology to it, you know, that is, you could call it woke, you could call it whatever. Anytime they make shit like that, they don't have this level of confidence. They're not out here pointing at you, calling you a clown and shit. Like, these motherfuckers posted it at 4:30 in the morning, bro. Like the intern was awake at 4:30 in the morning posting this, right? They don't have that level of confidence with anything that's made brand new, because when something's brand new, let's just say it doesn't do nowhere near as well. Okay, like let's just say that the level of confidence kind of goes out the window when it's an ideologically driven game that doesn't have the mainstream success that was built off of people like you and me in the past. When they don't have that, it's gone, right? And then the funny thing is, when they do have something that, well, no, because Baldur's Gate was built off the back of previous Baldur's Gates anyway. So it doesn't matter. Anything that's new and original, right? That has a certain ideology behind it, it almost never has this level of like, fuck you, I'm confident behind it. It almost never does. And when it does, they end up failing anyway. So, I mean, again, it's just the modern audience. These games succeed not because of the modern audience. The modern audience is co-opting the success of a franchise that would have succeeded anyway, with or without them. That's really what it is. So,
you know,
and that's Wolverine. Everybody loves Wolverine, so we all know it's going to do well because it's Wolverine. How well is, well, that's up to interpretation, but
I think it's gonna do well financially, you know, because people want to play a Wolverine game. That's a given, you know what I mean? And I've been able to acknowledge that the game, like, graphically, it looks good. I like the way Wolverine looks for the most part. I like the way that it's bloody. You know, I like most of the stuff that I've seen. Me personally, I just don't care because I know SBI was involved and I just don't want to deal with it.
Hey, just remember, as of April 2024, the only number we have for Spider-Man 2 is 11 million units.
Oh, did it not hit 12? I thought it was 12.
That's all, the last number we got is April 2024 with 11 million
stopped
units.
after that, huh?
And they stopped after that. Now,
gee, the confidence kind of just left after that, huh?
The Spider-Man 1 2018 sales numbers sold over 20 million by November 2020. And its spin-off reached over 33 million worldwide by May 2022.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and I might be wrong. Spider-Man Miles Morales sold about the same, didn't it?
Yeah, that's it's saying here, Miles Morales, because that was a launch title with the PS5, but it was also still available on PS4. That's saying that
and it sold for $50 because it was a smaller game.
Yeah,
right. 33 million copies.
Damn, for Miles Morales?
No, Miles Morales didn't sell that much. No way. No
fucking way.
No, it
There's
didn't.
no way it sold that much.
I can believe it, dude. No,
No,
it was
hang on,
no,
hang
it
on.
was
No,
on
it
top
did
of
not. It did
PS5.
not.
It
I'm
was
telling
on
you,
it
you're wrong. It did not.
PS5 games. It was $50. It was also
No,
on
there's
PS4.
no way
It
that
did
it
not.
sold
It
more
sold
than
one
the
third of the
original
first
Spider-Man.
one.
No, I think
know
it's
that.
combined. I think that's a combined number. I need a
It's
better.
like-
I need better
There's,
stats.
there's no
okay.
way that
I
it's
need a
sold
better
better than
source.
Spider-Man 2018.
I need a better source. Hang on. All right. Wait, I got it. So 2018, Spider-Man 2018, 22 million. Spider-Man Miles Morales, 14 million. Spider-Man Remastered PC only, 1.5 million. Spider-Man 2, 11 million.
That's rough.
So it didn't even touch Miles Morales.
Negative trend.
That's rough.
Crazy.
That's
but the thing is, Bill, but again, I want to be very clear. On their social medias, you would never know that. On their social medias, they would paint all of this as a success, right? Like, oh, we sold 10 million copies, 11 million copies. We're doing amazing. But, the shills don't ever want to look past the numbers and realize the truth, which is we have a declining franchise here. And we have a rapidly declining franchise. There's no reason why the first game should be at almost 30 million copies sold. At this point, it's probably over 30 million. Last I checked, I think it was 28, but it's probably over that now. 30 million copies sold, and now your sequel's at 11 million. That's 1/3, bro. 1/3. Now, 11 million, that's a great number for most studios. They would love to have that number. But you can't accept the fact that you are 1/3 of where you were before. It's just like Borderlands 4 right now. Borderlands 4 in 2 weeks sold 2.5 million copies. Borderlands 3 in 5 days sold 5 million. So we have a major declining franchise of 50%. 50%.
And then the reality is that the Marvel IP is extremely expensive. They have to kick up a lot of money to Disney just to use Spider-Man or Wolverine. So what them selling all that, like for Spider-Man 2, it's nice to look at on paper theoretically, right? But they had to kick back a lot of that money to Disney. So
hey,
according, who knows if they made profit?
According to the leaks from the Insomniac leaks, the budget for Wolverine was pushing $300 million at that time, with speculation that it would bump up. With speculation that it would bump up to 400 million by the time it hits shelves.
I believe that because Wolverine has been through. Wolverine's been through hell, development hell.
It's been in production since like 2019 or maybe 2018, maybe before that. It's been in production for a while.
They don't have the fucking wiggle room to be calling buyers clowns. They don't have the wiggle room.
They do though, because again, these are people who they're going to get paid their salaries no matter what. Like their salaries are going to get paid, right? Sure, eventually they might lose their job, but they feel like they could just get another one. But these people who are posting this shit at 4:30 in the fucking morning. Like, why are you up at 4:30 in the morning trying to antagonize your customers? Bro?
Wait,
who are you?
Did you?
Like, what?
Did
What
anybody
are you doing?
think that maybe it's an Indian? It wouldn't have been 4:30 in the morning when he posted that.
You would be the one.
Oh man,
you would be the one. You really think? No, come on, bro. This ain't no Indian, man. This is a white girl with pink hair. Her name is Emily.
Like that
She's an intern. Let's be real, man. She's like, I'm gonna make my company go viral, and they're gonna love me.
So all the numbers were taken down, obviously, after the Insomniac leaks, and then there was the lawsuits. But a lot of that data is still available. The ROI on the Miles Morales game was 122%. So they made a profit on that.
Because it was a copy and paste fucking game, bro. It's the
not
same
Ratchet
game as
and
the first
Clank.
one.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart did not make a profit.
Okay.
Is
Spider-Man
this
2's
before
budget.
or after it came to PC? Because I know for a fact that it didn't hit profit margin until
This
before
is data
that point.
as of the 2023.
Yeah.
As of the leak that happened.
Oh, you have it on screen. Let me show you. Sorry, I didn't see that.
No, that's just the budgets.
Oh, okay.
This is what you call it, right?
You're gonna get zapped. We can't show.
What the fuck is this site again? I forget.
Oh, this is VG charts.
VG. Yeah, they're not that accurate. I mean,
what I'm sharing, you can show. It's just the numbers.
Yeah. They're not known to be. They're known to have some things that's like in the ballpark, but they're also known for not being really that accurate.
They're usually pretty close. They're usually pretty close. From what I've seen, they're pretty close. Spider-Man 2's budget was $315 million.
Holy fuck,
Spider-Man
man.
3 and Wolverine's numbers on the chart seems to estimate both are 300 million to make. So that's 300 million a piece for Spider-Man 3 and Wolverine. And Wolverine
The
is
Spider-Man
expected to
games
hit
are
400.
definitely super high budget. And Wolverine, so the only reason why I don't necessarily believe Wolverine is as high is because I feel like Insomniac has the foundation to reskin a lot of things and reutilize where they don't have to necessarily recreate or create something new. But that could be erased with the fees in order to use Wolverine in the first place. So I mean, I don't, it all depends.
Yep.
It all depends. But it's definitely high budget. I mean, easily over 200 million. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Especially since it's been in development hell. They probably had to change a bunch of things. Like I maybe close to 3. I mean, at this point. But the sad thing is that we operate in an extremely non-transparent industry. So all of it's just guessing games at this point. But as time goes on, the guessing becomes easier to do because of previous experiences that we've seen and things that we've been proven right with and things that we've been proven wrong with, which is not often. So
then these assholes want to sweep it under the rug. Like, oh, you talking about that old shit? And it's like
because
the bitch was wrong the whole
coming out
time.
publicly. They got investors.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to realize they're not just lying to us; they lying to investors too.
Exactly. And
Talking about that shit.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that will lie their fucking balls off to argue with us, right? Because they want to pretend that the industry is safe and they want to protect the industry because they're a bunch of fucking, mouth garglers. All right, they're garglers and they can't help themselves. So they'll do that, and then when the truth comes out and it was wrong the whole time, they just want to pretend that the conversation never even existed. Like it's so pathetic. I swear these people are so fucking pathetic.
It's crazy that we live in a world where Ubisoft lied to their investors like 4 times in a row, and every single time it was the same lie, and every single time on X that you had the same shills trying to say it was different this time, and then only to find out it wasn't. Right, and I think it first it was what was the first one? The Prince of Persia game, I think was the first one. That game ended up just fucking tanking. And it wasn't necessarily a bad game. It just tanked. But they tried to lie about it, and eventually they just admitted like it was a failure. And then after that, a big one that people don't even realize how big this actually was and how much money was lost. But what the fuck was that pirate game that they came out with? Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones was a massive loss for Ubisoft. I mean, we're talking 10 plus years of development, disgusting amount of money lost on Skull and Bones. It didn't even quad A. Remember, they called it the first ever quad A game, not even triple A. Massive money loss. We're talking money potentially higher than Concord, which is fucking crazy. But in any case, that game failed, and they lied to people, and they were like, "Oh, this thing's amazing, it's super successful. Pre-orders are high, it's all expert." Their favorite thing to always say is community sentiment is strong. That's their line, and with their investors, that is their line. Community sentiment is strong on any game that they talk about, and then come to find out, nope, that's not true. The game fucking flopped.
Well, no, it can still be true. The community sentiment's not necessarily good. You can have bad sentiments towards something, and the community could have strongly bad sentiments towards it. Like,
well, we all know they don't mean bad.
That's not what they mean. Yeah,
they clearly mean good. And then after that, with Star Wars Outlaws, they said the same thing. Community sentiment was strong. Pre-orders are looking good. Flop. Right, still a flop. Even now, it's released on everywhere and every console.
No, the Switch 2 is going to save it. Hypno.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah!
It's
gonna save it at a strong 15 FPS. And
hell yeah!
After that, obviously Assassin's Creed that they ran for months. They were like, "This has got to be it. Like we need the Black Samurai to save us. Otherwise, it's just we're fucked." And then they ran with the story.
Slept in.
Yeah, they ran with the story for a few months. They were like, "Hey, we're doing great, man. This game is doing amazing." Then they stopped reporting the numbers. They stopped talking about players engaged, and then all of a sudden, the 10-cent deal drops, and it's like, oh, okay, well, clearly.
And there's still people that believe that the game made a profit, like a considerable profit, that it was a success story. There's still people running with that fucking cope.
The Assassin's Creed games tend to break even after a long time, like of multiple heavily discounted
sale every 2
sales.
months.
Yeah, they've been on sale, especially during the holiday season.
It was on sale almost immediately after a couple of months. So this whole situation's like, how many times are we gonna keep believing the bullshit? Now I get it. The shills they got to shill. It is what it is. But it's like, bro, how do you shill? How do you openly just come out here and pretend like this is not happening? When you have so many examples in front of you that anybody with even remotely a brain can figure out that this is the truth and this is what's happening, and you just believe the PR speak, I guess, whatever. But again, the whole point is that they're lying to investors too, which is why they don't want it to come out, which is why they'll never be transparent. Because if the community starts to actively talk about it openly past us, like if it gets to the point where it becomes so mainstream that it goes past the YouTubers and people start reporting on it, or talking about it, it's going to be a problem. They can't lie to the investors as easily as they have been. So that's all. That's all I'm saying. These investors aren't gamers. Most of them aren't. They're just, they're just investors. So what the fuck, DJ? Says Cassie is mid, but congrats to Sheep and his old lady. That's crazy, bro.
What the fuck? Don't be talking about big booty Cass like that. All right?
That's such a random fucking super.
Bro, I was about to say that's like two completely unrelated situations just happened there, dude. Like,
honestly, I don't mind dudes thinking I'm mid. The last thing I want is motherfuckers following me in a store because they think any better of me. Like, please leave me the fuck alone.
Cassie, they're only calling you mid because they want you to get into a dress. That's the only reason.
Fuck you! I said that already.
We want it. We want Cassie.
It's the truth, though.
Do it.
If you want to get Cassie in a dress, you got to call her conventionally attractive.
I gotta be honest. With you. If Cassie ever goes on the internet in a dress, I think that's the end of racism as we know it.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know how that correlates, but I think the dress will be that powerful.
I feel like it is now your moral obligation to do this.
No, you good, Cassie.
Absolutely
don't do it.
not.
Don't fucking
I
dare do it,
represent. I am a living representation of toxicity, and I'm going to keep it that way.
That's because you're a fucking Hispanic woman. That's why.
With the sissy
Imagine,
toxicity.
yo, you put on a dress, Trace is like gonna have his blood coming out of his nose like it's some anime type shit.
Fucking anime.
Nah, Trace is already taken care of. You don't need Cassie, bro.
Good job, Daddy. Not going on that incel show. I'm gonna buy you that Switch too now.
I love that clip.
Hey, that nigga is cooked.
That clip is gonna be the death of me, bro. I swear to God.
Stop rubbing her titties, dude. What is wrong with you?
Bro, it's the titty rub. It's the titty rub. I did not tell AI to do that, bro. Like, why are you rubbing her titties, man?
Because AI knows what the people want.
But that's crazy. Anyway. All right. So final thoughts on Wolverine, man. We spent a long time talking about Wolverine. Holy shit.
It's a big story.
It is a big story.
That's okay. Somehow
are we skipping over Mystique?
Blaming video games, which we have yet to talk about. So.
Damn, we didn't even talk about Mystique. God damn.
Well, I mean,
listen,
did, but not,
realistically,
not
what's there to say? Okay. So people think she looks like a man, right? All right, fine. Like people think she looks like a man. Like anybody have issues with the way Mystique looks on his panel?
My take is Mystique is known to be overly attractive. Like that's actually a part of who she is.
I've never been attracted.
Go off. Like she's an attractive character, and it helps with the things that she does. That's like actually a part of her character. So when you look at Mystique, she's supposed to be hot. Like she has to be. Like I'm not saying that the model looks butt ugly. It's just not like when I look at it, I don't see Mystique.
It's not Rebecca Romaine.
My only concern is that we've only seen her for not even 2 seconds, bro. We saw her for 2 seconds. It was a fucking awkward close up. And it was like a behind scene when she's stabbing someone. So I really haven't seen enough to really be able to tell. I need to see her in an actual cutscene or something along the lines. But from what we see, I think it's safe to say that she's pretty fucking ugly. Fairly
I think there's things that everyone can agree on. First off, her body looks very bland. The outfit looks awful. This is not a Mystique outfit. They knew exactly what would get our rocks off, and they chose not to do that specifically. So that's obviously an L there. Now, in regards,
they're busy doing what gets their rocks off, which is why.
Basically, by fucking up everyone else's fun. So there's that. So I think everyone can objectively agree on that, unless you're retarded. Now, when it gets into the more controversial things like her face, personally, I don't like the whole jaw thing, the whole chin thing. I don't see that as an issue because a lot of people like, look, I'm be real with y'all. I get it. Mega Jaws Watson was fucking insane because she was genuinely just completely butt fucking ugly, and then they added
shit out of her.
Cassie,
and-
what
and
did
then-
you call her?
Mega Jaws Watson.
is crazy.
Yes.
Mega
They,
Jaws
they
Watson.
really went above and beyond to make that woman as ugly as
Ugly as
humanly possible.
Yes.
So they, obviously they added the massive fucking jawline, all that shit, and I get that, and that was obvious, fair criticism. I think
She
here
ripped the wall,
judging
bro.
the jaw and the chin, I think is just silly. It doesn't look nearly as bad as Mega Jaws. Clearly not. If we go by that standard, like this is too much, this is too manly, then Famke Janssen as Jean Grey was too manly. That you would say she's a man. You would say Rebecca Romaine as Mystique, the original Mystique, is also a man. Like we gotta have like at least some fair criticism here. I think that everyone recognizes that something is clearly wrong with how her general face looks. That is obvious, and that's fair criticism. I think a lot of people in the back of their mind notice something's wrong, but they don't understand. Like I didn't even understand. Me and one of my homies, he actually took both the male, the character that she was mimicking, and put it beside her face and started tracing their faces out. Their faces are exactly the same shape when you actually, because there's this white thing that's covering the dude's jaw that makes his face look thinner, but it's actually almost the same, except the problem with this, and there's either the ignorance in the design of basic anatomy or just willfully making them the same. But reality is a woman's head shape is smaller than a male's. That is an objective fact.
Unless you're Hassan.
That's supposed to be the case. Like if you're female, your head is supposed to be smaller than a male's, and your skull,
bro. Have you seen that?
and your skull is supposed. I mean, obviously, we're gonna have some outliers here. Nothing is perfect, right? We have a bunch of fucking people that clearly took too much Tylenol while they were pregnant. So there's that.
True.
But the reality is that yes, that's supposed to be the case. A male's skull is supposed to be thicker than a female's. And here they're exactly the same, which means one of two things, at least for Mystique's character, she did not mimic the character correctly that she was pretending to be, which obviously that breaks character. Or two, these artists are completely incompetent, either by ignorance, which I highly doubt, or because they do believe that men and women are the fucking same. And that is the issue. I think that people, and my homie obviously was the one pointing this out because he's an art guy.
Yeah.
And it makes total sense from that perspective. Like we could recognize something is wrong, but we don't quite understand because we don't get into the intricacies of that.
Well, so here's the deal, like real quick. I've got the image up. So go ahead if you want to share my screen. Hit no, I don't think she looks like a man. I think the people are wrong with that criticism, but I do think she looks old. She looks beat, and she looks androgynous.
Her
very androgynous, yeah.
So my art dude, he shrunk her head slightly, and it looked more normal and natural. It's crazy how just that small change makes a lot of difference, but it does.
That is a big ass head. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Karen,
I
I
don't want fucking Mystique looking like she's 39 years old. Like Mystique, she can be anything she wants. She gonna settle for being regular ass old white woman.
Oh, let's go, Cassie. This is it. Stop the conversation. Mr. Rouge says, not trying to ask you to change your dress code, but I have 150 memberships. If you put on a dress, ask Wizard. I'm a man of my word.
No, I know that he's serious as hell. Dude. I know he's serious, but bro, I can't break the code, my guy. I gotta represent. It is what it is.
Hey, Mr.
Leon
Rouge,
will put on a
my
dress
morals
for those
aren't that tight,
membership stuff.
I can't.
I just lost 150 memberships. No,
it is what it is, man. I mean, I know that he's dead serious too. I get it, but I've always been this way. This isn't like me being a tomboy isn't for YouTube. I've legitimately you could see me back in the day when I was a little kid going to school for the first day. Yeah, I wore some pink. Don't get me wrong, but I was wearing.
Think of it like you're acting or playing a part. Like, hey, I'm paying you this money for you to play a role.
No, it's disgusting. No.
I got another clip.
You are stupid if you think I am a man. My jaw is beautiful and feminine, you fucks.
All of them?
Oh
All your
my
jobs?
god.
Damn, dude.
It was like the Beatles went Super Saiyan and just clowned her ass. It's funny
AI,
as hell.
AI refused to make her jaw big. I told AI make it huge, and they're like, nope. It's gonna make
You're
her
like,
fat.
no, it's a woman, asshole.
Yeah, literally.
Funny. It's a fucking mosquito.
God damn it. Anyway, all right,
Should we-
man. What happened?
Just take a look at this. Just
What am I looking
compare
at?
the. I'm pulling up now. Like, here's a picture of Mystique from the comics.
Oh, come on. We never get into that point ever again, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
that'll never happen.
No, not at all.
You know what I mean?
Unless it's a different game. Like Marvel Rivals, when they add Mystique into the game, she's gonna be a fucking
Yeah,
bomb.
you know how we're gonna get
Bob.
there when an Asian company makes a game. That's
Yeah.
how
You
that's
know-
how we're gonna get there.
Well, not even
But that's not
Fortnite
even.
has a
it's-
skin.
It's
Fortnite has
There's
Mystique in
nothing-
the game, and she looks
Fortnite
good.
shit, Fortnite shit looks bad too. Don't let them fool you.
It
Yeah, I'm
doesn't
not- I'm
look
not
as bad
believing
as the other game. It looks pretty good.
But like this
No,
is how women were drawn in the past. It's like it's just art.
Like women.
And she's still fit too, by the way. She's a feminine fit, you know?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't
Small waist.
understand why the deviation away from this. I mean, I do understand that's a rhetorical thing, and it's fucking.
Yeah.
I'm
I was
glad
gonna
you do,
answer,
but
but
I
I
wasn't
realized
You know
like,
what I mean?
you know.
I'm just sad. I'm upset that X-Men is continuing to suck. Like it's the movies
Yeah.
have been dog shit since 2005. The fucking comics have been dog shit since 1990s. And here we go. Another a $400 million video game that we should be excited about. And I just don't feel it at all. And that's kind of lame.
Well, like I always say, hopefully we're wrong, but it doesn't happen often. So
I doubt we are.
that's where we're at. But hey, if we end up getting a badass Wolverine game, well, then that's great. Everybody
Not
wins.
gory enough.
I hope so. I hope we're wrong. I do.
And
I
for
look,
all
let's
the
be real.
people
No,
on the
I'm pretty
internet,
sure
though,
everybody on this fucking panel ain't gonna know if we got a badass Wolverine game for at least another year and a half. Because that shit ain't
Yeah,
coming.
'cause it's gonna be
to PC until
exclusive.
2027.
I might have
gonna
a
be
PS5
PS5
by then
exclusive.
because I gotta play Grand Theft Auto, so maybe.
But all right, whatever, my nigga.
Yo,
Thank
what a
you.
fucking loser. Oh my
What a
god.
casual fucking, like,
Put me back
What a
on here, okay?
fucking
Because
normie.
no. Y'all ain't gonna make me feel bad because I like a casual game. GTA is a casual game, and I like Grand Theft Auto.
Boy, I was about to
You know?
call you every
So if
racial
if
slur
I want to
possible.
play it, I'm gonna fucking play it, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm making an AI clip
Sounds
right
like a
Oh,
now.
threat
Don't mind me.
somehow.
Because I play a multitude of fringe indie games. That's usually all I play, unless it's like Marvel Rivals. So I will not be called a fucking
Indie
casual.
game.
All right, just because I play a casual game doesn't make me a casual.
No.
Fuck that.
It's,
just said
no.
Marvel
It's not that you're
Rivals.
playing a casual. Hold on. It's not that you're playing a fucking casual game and whatnot. It's that you spent the last 2 months crusading against Nintendo and their money grubby practices, only to sell the fuck out for GTA, which is going to be even worse.
Well, how do you know I'm selling out though? We don't even know. I might be
Because
coping, but we
everybody knows that
truly don't even
goddamn
know
game's
the
gonna be
price.
$100, bitch.
You
So
know
what are you gonna do when they
what's
drop the
sad?
price and it's $70? What are you gonna do then?
Still not play it. Fuck GTA.
I want to know what you're gonna do. I want to know what you're gonna say because
Hold on. Let me frame that question. Let me frame that question again. What are you gonna do when they drop the price to retail?
I mean, hey, is that not that would be a shock out of the realm of possibility because people think it's gonna be $100.
Well,
I'm just sad that you're gonna go out of your way to
$70
spend.
super chat to Atreus to be like, "This is for you," because I know you won't buy GTA.
I'm just sad that you're gonna go out of your way to spend $500 just to play one video game.
Well, no, that's not the only reason why I'll get a PS5. But
Cass, you gotta at least drop a wink. A wink is what he wants.
Let me do what you want.
Can he even see it though?
That's what I was about to say.
Oh
bro.
my
They didn't
god,
even-
no!
Like I'm not being rude. I'm just, I love Mr. Rouge. I'm just asking,
No,
man.
like,
Mr. Rouge, I'll wink for you.
I understand. I understand how I understand how blindness works in some aspects. Like sometimes you see spots and whatnot. Sometimes it's blurry. Sometimes you can't see shit. But like, I wonder if he's just like this, trying to find that one specific spot in his eye where he can see through and just like staring at the screen. He's like, "Come on, Cassie, do it. Come on, hook me up."
I just 2 winks? I don't mind the whole winking thing. I mean, that doesn't
you got to make
kill
her big
me.
screen so he can see.
You don't have to.
full screen
You don't-
Cassie.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna full screen her. She don't want to.
You do not have to gift me 150 memberships for some winks, my guy. It's really not that serious.
You could give me 150 memberships. I'm just saying. Like. But on that
just
note,
because I like playing Grand Theft Auto doesn't make me a casual. God damn it!
God
What is the
damn,
rap,
bro.
man?
There's something about you and Orange that just kind of works.
I don't know.
It
No, that wasn't even Kata. That dude's too tall.
that's because he's standing on a stool. He's standing on a stool. That clip alone is worth 150 members. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, let's. I'm gonna catch up on super chats real quick because there was a lot that came in because of that conversation, and
That
then
was
we'll
good.
move on to the next one. That was
Let
a
me
good
go
one
ahead
though.
and
We talked.
Let me get me an orange turtleneck for.
We talked a lot
There you
about
go.
that, but you know who didn't talk
My
about?
name is Atreus, and I know I kept saying I was gonna be on the show, but y'all all knew I was lying.
No, I just noticed the bitches in the background.
They just start laughing.
There's a lot going on in that clip.
But you all already know I was lying.
Lying. It's the emphasis on lying.
Lying. It's fucking funny, bro.
Oh my
And y'all already know he's playing. He's watching college football right now. That's it. You
Oh
know
yeah,
that's what
for
he's
sure.
doing.
He's doing something.
Did he even say he wasn't coming, or did he just not show up?
He did at the last second. He's like, I got an emergency.
Yeah.
We all know what that means. Iron Belly becomes a member. Thank you, Iron Belly. Appreciate that. Gaming Mason with a 5. Bubbles catching all the strays. Cannot catch all the bananas being chucked at him. True.
Craziness.
Independent Corey with a 5. God bless chat and panel. Christmas every day. I got called an anti-SJW. No need for
Nice.
Viagra tonight. Also, Kate, I got you, bro. Mod that UI. Smart.
Appreciate it.
That's crazy.
Pathetic.
Shizuka with a 499. Chuck Norris once ate a Rubik's Cube and pooped it out solved. Chuck Norris had to stop
Oh my
washing his
God.
clothes in the ocean. Too many tsunamis.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That's wild work right there. That's wild work.
Chuck Norris.
Pete
truth.
Lockhart, massive titties with a 499. After eating an entire can of alphabet soup, he went to the toilet and pooped out a best-selling novel. Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door.
Oh my god.
Independent Corey with a 2. Next year, AA is going to humble AAA. Same story.
Again.
Yep.
Hope so.
I think so. I really genuinely do.
Going for
That
hat
might
trick.
be true, but just realize it's a cycle of life, right? So like AAA becomes AA, becomes AAA, and then when they become AAA, they become public companies. They get investors, and before you know it, companies you once loved become shit, and then the
Honestly-
cycle continues.
I hope GTA drowns the entire industry. Fuck it.
Yup.
Would love to see it. Would live to see it.
I mean, they're
$200.
pretty much acting like it.
That's
The
a given,
entire
dude.
the entire industry is like either releasing their game early or releasing it late, all because of fucking GTA 6. They're all scared of it.
Yep.
So Ben with a
Well,
2
yeah,
SNH
Silk
should play
Song got
Deadlock.
shat on for being $20.
There you go. SNH should play Deadlock, Valve, MOBA, hero shooter. Man, you think the black people on the panel know how to play that shit? Come on, bro. Only Sheep knows how to play that, probably. Kata can't play no MOBAs. Atreus don't even know what a MOBA stands for. You got UFO Mega with a 2. Just one question. Is that Atreus' mom? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Oh
that
my
that
God,
adds a
yo,
whole
that's
level
wild.
of complexity to that
That's
clip.
That's a little disrespectful.
Now
War
it's-
Wizard for 189. Can't wait to play Wolverine on the Apple.
Where'd
The
you come
Apple
from?
trackpad.
Like,
Thank
bro,
you.
like that means his name becomes a tradopus. Like that's
A
dangerous.
Tradopus is fucking crazy, bro.
dangerous,
You need to
bro.
repent. You need to repent like ASAP.
A
Independent Corey
Tradopus?
with a 2. The Hag in Baldur's Gate 3 is more attractive than Gray. Accurate. Anubis Hades with a 5. Confirmed. Omega Red, the Reavers, Mystique Sentinels, Prime Sentinels, Possibles, Ladies, Deathstrike, Bastion, the Reaver, Leader, Sabretooth. So that's
I'm
like
hoping
confirmed
Lay
in
Deathstrike,
Possibles
man.
in
I
the
would
game.
love to
Nice.
see Lay Deathstrike in the bitch.
I'd imagine Deadpool's gonna be in there too, because why not?
Independent
as a
Corey with a
cameo.
2. That Kami's wife after today's raid.
Comey's.
Oh, that's
Comey's
Comey's wife, Jean Grey. That was when Jean Grey we had up.
There you go. Independent Corey with a 2. That's every trans Tifa mugshot ever. Perfect.
Damn.
Damn.
Trans Tifa is crazy, by the way. War Wizard for 189. Just remaster X-Men's Origins Wolverine. That game. Or the game.
Yo, I
Best,
Yeah.
the
I wish,
best movie
bro.
video game ever. Okay,
Sonic,
it is.
what?
Yeah.
What? No, Spider-Man 2.
It
Shut
is.
up.
Yeah, I was cheap. Spider-Man 2.
Independent Corey with a 5. Old Bioware, Liara, Tally, Ash,
EDI, Miranda, Jack.
Not Eddie, but Edie.
I always called it EDI, but yeah, it's Eddie, whatever. Miranda, Jack, so good it became legendary. New BioWare, Tosh, Downlace, PB, Cora, participation trophies. What a downgrade. What a downgrade.
Irritating,
Independent
dude.
Courier with it too. Incredible story arc. That's writing. There you go. Independent Courier with it too. They forgot the mirror emoji. Projection. Love it.
Craziness.
Actually, I think in one of the comments, they were like, are you projecting? Here's a mirror. And then they actually put in a mirror. They put a mirror emoji. It's crazy. They're literally in the chat, like in their comments, arguing with their customers. That's whatever. Anyway. Wrap the Kratos with a 10. I'm so glad I was able to find a good PS2 from a retro game store, as well as a copy of X-Men Legends. And since I already had Rise of Apocalypse, I'm all set to play through these games again. Nice.
Both games are great. Both games are very good. How Ultimate Alliance 1 trumps them, though. The first Ultimate Alliance game took what the X-Men Legends games did and just upped the ante, dude.
Ultimate Alliance was so awesome, man.
It was great.
It was.
We got War Wizard 189. Kata's favorite mutant is Puck from Alpha Flight.
That's a deep cut reference, War Wizard base. That's a deep cut reference.
War Wizard 189. You got to summon Philip Chen with this Fuda talk.
Oh, fuck you, War Wizard.
That's hilarious.
Jesus.
Bruce Fields with a 5. Atreus couldn't make it to SNH because he's one of the 3 people playing Relooted. He's more likely to do it in real life, but that's fine.
True.
DJ, we read this one. Shout out to DJ. Toxin with 189. Kata plays GTA with mods to make it easier. He sure does. Our cousin said, here's a yellow super chat, just like the yellow paint mod Kata will get for Silk Song, so he doesn't get lost and frustrated. For fuck's sakes, Kata needs a mod on Silk Song to see enemy health bars. Smash JT is better than Kata.
Y'all will never make me feel bad for using the mod that I want to use. I bought the game. I'm going to play the game however the fuck I feel like it.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm going to have a goddamn
Holy shit, dude. When Kata's full screen and you do the Michael Jordan clip, their hairline's like exactly the same.
Stop it. Get some Stop it.
Just because I like playing Grand Theft Auto doesn't make me a casual, goddammit.
The squeaky
toy.
Wow. It's
They
like
added
the
a
white
squeaky sound
women.
Fucking squeak toy out of nowhere.
I didn't hear that the first time, bro.
It's the opposite of the couch meme with the black dudes and the white girl. Except Kata's the white girl now.
Holy shit.
Hey, still Ace.
Yo, AI is getting ridiculous, bro. They added a squeaky sound for Kata. They fucking got Atreus rubbing on grandma's titties.
Now he's a trade
Oh my God.
on his
This
mom.
is too much, bro. Too much, man. Garrett Grant with the membership. Thank you, Garrett Grant. Continuing the membership train from earlier. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Kyle B with it too. Hey, Hypno, what AI video you using? If it's cool to ask. I am using the highest version of VO3, which is
a lot of money.
It's like $200 something a month or something like that.
Damn.
$250 or something. Yeah. Jedi Knight with it too. PS5, Wolverine, or Xbox Blade. Charlie tweets detected.
We don't know anything on Blade yet.
Yeah.
But
I don't think we ever will because Blade is like
Isn't
cursed, man.
who's it being
They
made
don't
by?
they can't release anything Blade related.
No, they
Ron
just
DFK?
did in Marvel Zombies, and he was like the best part, and then they just kill him off.
There you
Did
go.
they kill
Ron
him off?
DFK?
Yeah,
That
oh
was
yeah.
a really gay
Oh,
way
yeah.
to admit you watched Marvel Zombies.
Yeah,
He's
man,
gonna
I
make a
got-
video
Ron
on it.
says at least PB showed her bluebies. There you go.
No, hey,
she's
Wizard,
still
they
fucking
kill the way that
irritating,
they
though.
kill
That's the
off
problem.
Blade. It like the whole show Blade is like the most badass person out of the entire group. And then the way that they kill off Blade is like so unceremonious. Like he just shows up to try to fight Thor, who's zombie version, and then Thor just fucking kills him, and they just keep moving on like nothing happened.
Crazy.
And they don't even fight.
not
He gets
anymore.
killed by a beam.
We got
Like,
Yeah,
Rumble.
that's stupid.
Death Star with $1. When are we getting dignified cartoon gentlemen on SNH?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
You
I
don't know who that
who,
is.
who are you talking about?
Who?
Who is that? I have no idea what that is, bro. Sorry, man.
Sounds
Sir
gay,
Loins
though.
with $1. Women. There you go. That's it. Just says women.
Sirloins with a 2. Y'all should love that Insomniac disrespects Peter Parker. It's comic book accurate.
Oh man,
Fuck you. All right, that got that triggered me.
Somebody put out a
That
fucking
triggered me.
post. Somebody put out a post that said unpopular opinion about Spider-Man. And I went off about that shit. I'm so sick of Pete getting disrespected in his own fucking stories by motherfuckers who just give him an attaboy after he saves the fucking day. Go fuck yourselves, man.
Hey,
Sirloins with a $1. Also,
who wrote
Kata
Marvel
modded
Zombies?
easy mode in Silk Song. Flame him.
No, the fuck I
pointing
did.
at it.
Yo.
No, I didn't. Don't lie. Don't you
Oh
lie on me.
man.
Sean Soar with a $1. Didn't the script for the Wolverine was leaked from the data hack Insomniac, which states the game is a one-off, and he is going to be shamed and become Old Man Logan, then it leads straight into the X-Men game?
Dude, fuck off if that's real. Hold on.
It's possible. Sirloins with a $1. Jean Grey is 100% Chindonesian.
Jesus.
Chindonesian is crazy.
Bro,
that is the
crazy,
new
bro.
name for this shit now. We are going to use that. Shout out to you for that.
Craziness.
Chindonesian. That's unbelievable. Sean Soar with a $1. Also, I believe that Insomniac whole lineup of games was revealed through the data hack, and the budget for Wolverine and all the other future games was also revealed. Yeah, I think you are right. Deadeye's Lock with a $1. Relooted out sinking St. Floyd's Legacy in the Breathless category. That's insane. Sirloins with a $1. You're both wrong. San Andreas is the best movie video game ever.
Yeah.
Sirloins with a $1. Let's just forget the amount of shit Kata was talking to the other trans people who modded Silk Song.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you live it down, man.
Nah, bro.
I don't care.
Gilgamesh with a $9.99. Saros, the character you play, is Alana Pierce's friend. I thought it was more than just a friend.
Yeah, I
think
thought that was
it's-
her fuck buddy.
That's her. That's her. Her banging and clanging friend.
I'm so sorry, bro.
Game looks cool though. Game does look cool.
Game Nerds Gale with a 5. Chuck Norris was seen playing Souls likes. The bosses left the game when they saw him. That's,
Oh my god.
He
That's
changed the
fucking nuts.
programming by
Hey.
playing the game. It's crazy.
And then
Yeah.
Democulus for a $1. Kata didn't mod easy mode. He modded in journalist mode.
Jesus.
Damn.
They're not. Y'all think this is gonna make me feel bad? It doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very libertarian and dude, it's a single player game. Let motherfuckers play it how they want to.
You can't
Just
change the
no-
shameless.
No. Look. I normally would agree with you, Cass. I normally agree with you, but there's no goddamn excuse for people putting in easy modes in games. that
I'm
are like
all
a-
for freedom.
Just don't, bro.
be
Just don't flex it because we gonna roast the fuck. It's one thing to play the game. You just want to enjoy your life. I get that. You start flexing that you beat that shit. Like shut the fuck up. You didn't actually beat that shit. Bitch. You bullshit artist.
Listen,
Bullshit
I'm all
artist.
for freedom, but I'm also a gamer first, and we roast people. We roast each other for easy.
Oh, yeah.
mode.
You can't- You can't shame the shameless. I
Oh,
just
no,
put a
no,
health
we
bar on
shame
there.
it. We shame it.
The entire Wolverine story is out.
Oh, I don't even want to know.
Oh,
Forget it.
really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. I can only imagine it's gonna be bad. Cassie,
I'm
you
not
gotta
gonna
head out
spoil it,
before we
but
go
it's out
into
there.
the next
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Wizard, DM
But,
me the cliff notes, please.
Hold on, let Cassie
Yes,
do our outro. Cassie, thank you for hanging out with us again.
Oh, thank you, man.
Guys, really quick before Cassie does her outro. So I have a poll that's up that's completely fucking broken. Of course, this will be the stream where the poll breaks. That's great.
Yeah.
It was supposed to allow you guys to vote on what game. So I'm trying to do something with everybody. Because Kate has been fucking yelling at me to do this for I don't know how long now. We're trying to do like an SNH play night where we all get together and we play a certain video game and just like roast each other nonstop, basically. So the idea was to either do like Sonic Racing or that fucking FPS, what is it, Hypercharge Unboxed was also a game that got brought up. So if you guys want to see us do something like that, let us know in the chat. I'm going to be looking at the comments because the poll is broken. I saw most people saying Sonic, but regardless,
Vote for
let me
Pete.
know.
Good
Let me
answer.
know.
But y'all saying Sonic. Good answer.
Yeah.
Let us know.
I haven't had a reason to buy it, though I like the way the game looks. But if I can play with you guys and we can have a day where I don't work or I don't, I'm not doing something, I would love to actually have a reason to buy the game. So
Yeah, we're gonna try to do something. We're gonna try to make it so that most people can get together and make it happen. So we're gonna figure it out. All right, Kaz, do your outro. Thanks again for hanging out with us.
No, guys, it was awesome. First off, thanks Scrap Gamer for gifting me Gungrave Gore. I'll definitely check it out because I'm intrigued by the general game.
That's
But
cool.
yeah, what a beast. But thank you guys so much. If you want to check out my channel, Cult Classic Cage on YouTube, Twitter, Kick, Rumble, go live Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we did the PlayStation showcase and whatnot, so that was fun as well. So you throw some extra stuff on there. But definitely go check that out. And thank you so much for having me, guys. Have a great, safe rest of y'all's weekend. And I'll catch y'all later.
Oh yeah.
Peace out, Cassie.
All right, boys. Let's switch over. We're caught up on I think almost every super chat, right? I got one more. Anubis Hades with a 5. Don't worry, Kata. I modded Wuthering Waves for nude chicks, but I didn't mod it to make shit easier. The fuck's wrong with you? Play the game Smash TK or Smash TK. There you go.
The game is not easier just because you can see a health bar. That's not how that works.
It is instinctively. I don't care.
Actually, I mean, if
You
you're
still have
talking
to
about
beat the game.
Silksong, if you're talking about Silksong, the health bar is the amount of masks you have. So,
No,
are you
yeah,
talking
but
about for the?
he-
you're
no,
talking about for the
he
enemies.
modded enemy health bars into it
for the boss, yeah.
so he can know how many hits he's got.
Like, you
so he
don't know how
doesn't-
to count.
So he
You
doesn't
still,
panic.
you still have to beat the boss, so it doesn't make it easier. I don't care what anybody says.
You can count. They don't have different.
I'm fighting. I'm not counting every time I'm hitting the goddamn boss. I don't got time for that shit.
I would never trust you with a gun if you don't count your shots. Like,
Jersey
not the
banana with
same
189. I'll bring the bananas in oil.
Hey, yo.
Yikes.
Hey,
God
fucking
damn it.
yo.
Okay.
Stop it.
God damn it. All right, man. Let's talk about this game.
That's like saying that Elden Ring is easy because you can see a fucking health bar. That's a stupid, retarded argument.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, perfect. Let's talk about a game that is taking the world by storm, which I find to be weird considering we've known about this game for a while. Everything that people are talking about has been shown already in the past, but I guess since they compiled everything into one trailer, suddenly now the world's like either for it or against it, claiming it's stealing, whatever. But we're going to talk about Anata.
yes.
Yeah.
First of all,
this
who
game-
believes this game is even fucking real? Because I don't.
I mean, it's Chinese
It's
developed, so it's not real till it's
By
released, in my
NetEase.
opinion. But
NetEase
in any
is gonna
case,
release it for sure.
and if it is real, it's going to be like 1/5 of what they're showing, on screen. But anyway,
If we keep
So-
saying is real so much, we might get that bag from Netanyahu. So keep it up.
No.
Disavow. Disavow. Disavow.
it's one thing to get super chatted dad jokes. It's another to like do it for free on the
Free?
show. That's crazy.
I've
bro.
never known a
Like,
motherfucker.
I
to
think
be
I'm gonna
proud
make a
of
rule
having
where
that
if you want to do a dad joke on SNH and you're a panel member, you have to super chat it. Because goddamn, that was bad. That was bad. All right. Anyway, so let's. Yo, Omega says I think I skipped his second super. I think you're lying, bro. No way. No way did I do that. Let me see. Your second super. Where is it? I don't see it. This one? Is it Atreus' mom? That was your
Yeah, we
second
got that
super
one.
that I saw. Yeah, I got that one. I don't see anything else after that. I'm looking again. Hold on. There's nothing else after that in my list. So unless StreamYards is fucking with me, which is a possibility, but we'll see. Anyway, all right. Look at this fucking guy. Word to paradise for a 10. I apologize for nothing.
I don't care. Shut up, nonetheless.
Nice. All right. So anyway, let's talk about Anata. So this game is making waves. People just it's so weird because again, we've known about this game. I've seen gameplay, but I've seen gameplay from this game. Everything they're showing for the most part, I've seen aside from the whole like Spider-Man animation thing. I saw the whole GTA style stuff. I saw all this shit. People were talking about Anata a long time ago, but not to this extent. Now it's like super blowing up. Where it's taking over social media. I mean, what do you guys think about this game? Like, do you feel
I
like
want
it's
this to be real, dude. This looks so fucking awesome. I want it to be real, but there's the old adage: if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. This looks way too good to be true.
so? Why do you feel that way? Is it because it's offering too much?
Exactly.
Like-
It's offering everything. It's offering it in good quality. It's got banging like anime babes in it. The world looks super fucking fun. The gameplay is all of the best gameplay of all the best games of the last like fucking decade.
Except
this
Power.
can't be real.
Wasn't this game initially supposed to be a gacha game, and then they switched it to a
now it's
just
free to
like
play?
standard monetized, like
I mean,
standard, like
technically, it
it's
still
cosmetics
is.
and shit.
I thought it was still a gacha game. I didn't hear that it changed.
Just for
No, it's
No.
supposed to be cosmetics now. You could buy
Oh,
suits
okay.
and stuff.
Which when
Yeah,
I heard
don't-
that, I was like,
it's
okay,
not a gacha.
now
It's,
I kind
it's
of
not a
want to
gacha game anymore.
I kind of want to play it now.
I don't know if I buy it that this is going to be free, and then they're going to sell cosmetics for it. That just doesn't seem right. Like, is it multiplayer?
Yeah, it's multiplayer.
Oh, it is. It's a multiplayer game. I didn't.
It's
know- I didn't
supposed
know
to
that.
be
I thought
one
it
of
was,
these
like
like
single player.
open fucking. I don't think it's single player. I think it's multiplayer. The social
This looks
aspect
fun.
is what's going to make or break this game, because this game, yeah, no, it's got everything supposedly. That's why I'm saying, like, when Leon says too good to be true, I mean, there's so many mechanics here. I feel like they were very purposeful in how they marketed this trailer and what they put in this trailer. They made sure to put all the mechanics they knew people were going to claim were being stolen from other more known games. Which, by the way, this game is Sony backed. So for the people who are like, it's stealing from Spider-Man, it's like, bro, it's Sony backed, right? Like,
Even if it
let's
is
relax.
Steelers, I don't give a fuck, dude. Steal shit. Steal shit. Who gives a good goddamn? Y'all bitching about, oh, how could Nintendo sue Power World? Power World's so great. Good. Fuck. If you're against Nintendo suing Power World, then you should be all right with this game stealing shit as well. Be fucking
Yeah.
consistent.
Plus, keep in mind, people are like, oh, it's stealing from, the Venom suit Spider-Man, where he did the 4 tendril thing and slams people to the ground. I'm like, bro, has anybody played Prototype? Like, Prototype did the same exact thing years ago, bro, before Spider-Man did. So let's stop pretending like Spider-Man invented that shit, right? But in any case, it's a Chinese game. They have they give zero fucks about copying anything. And obviously they are trying to go for the look of GTA, Spider-Man, a little bit of Watch Dogs. There's in there as well. They are obviously trying to do that. But I think this game,
Chinese game is Eat Dogs, not Watch Dogs. I said to Super, you can't do shit.
yeah, but that wasn't for that one though. Now you
Yeah.
gotta
I
send
said
another one.
banger. Most people
You
be
gotta
sending
send
2 bangers for their fucking dad
fuck
jokes. That's like
that.
5 dad jokes.
Fuck that shit. It's fucking guys sneaking it in there. No, so the social aspect is going to make or break this game, because as a free-to-play game that's going to survive on microtransactions only, supposedly, no gacha mechanics and all that stuff, it has to have a strong social aspect to it. Otherwise, nobody's going to care. Like, nobody's going to load up on a bunch of fucking microtransactions that they have nobody to show it off to. Like, that's kind of the whole point. So I don't really know if this game is going to.
Genshin does that, because Genshin, it's all about characters. You can't have the same character on one team with your friends, and that game makes hella money.
Yeah, it makes disgusting money. So I'm just curious. I don't know how this is going to intertwine its social aspect. I don't know if it's going to be just like open world and you can see a bunch of players or whatever. I'm sure it's probably going to be like that, or maybe it's going to be like GTA Online kind of a thing. Overall, it does look a little bit too good to be true. I don't know how long this game has been in development. If anybody has that answer, I'd be willing to listen. But I think it just has it's doing too much. Like when a game is trying to do too much and promise you the world in the trailer, especially when it's a Chinese game, you just gotta be a little careful. I don't think this is gonna be able to deliver on half the shit that is being shown here. Maybe it does,
But I want
Maybe
it to, man. I want it to so bad.
It seems cool. It definitely seems cool. They know what they're doing with the trailer. They're showing you all the proper things that need to be shown to hype up a video game. So they definitely know what they're doing. It's got sleeping dogs combat. You know what I mean? Like it's got everything. But that's the problem.
Just the world it exists in. Like I know a lot of this is like, oh, look at how the people are moving. And it's like, yeah, but all these environments I'm digging the way this game just visually looks in terms of the overall world. This is great.
But to be able to deliver on all this, I don't know.
It can't. There's no way.
And apparently the game is 250 gigs.
Well, they said
I
they're
heard
condensing that. So
they're
said
optimizing
condensing
it.
this out.
Okay, all
They
right,
said
fair
that
enough.
when they play tested it a few months, it was around 250. But they're working on condensing the game down.
Apparently the game's been in development since 2 years. You mean to tell me all this for 2 years, bro? I don't know.
Well, no, you can develop a game real fucking fast when all your assets are stolen. Like,
Even so, bro, 2 years, and then to make it in working condition, I don't know about that, bro. That's
Dude, this is one of those things where if it becomes like it comes out and it's actually everything that it lives up to, like people won't shut the fuck up about this game, man.
well, and being free to play on top of that too.
Yeah.
So like you're offering all this and free to play.
Dude, that is quite literally the Miles Morales swinging animation.
It is. There's no doubt about it. There's
no like there's a I gotta
and I'm
find the clip.
surprised like the
Gotta find
wokies
the
haven't
clip.
gotten so mad. They're trying to say you race swapping Miles Morales some shit. It's like, bro, relax.
find
Peter
it.
Parker did it first. Relax. But
and they be like,
anyway,
we Asian, we no care.
yeah, we don't give fuck. Actually, fun fact: the Chinese are one of the only last bastions of no DEI consultancy firms. They don't really, unless you want to like overreach and count Riot Games that utilizes DEI consultancy, because Riot Games is owned by the fuck are they owned by again? What Chinese company? God damn it!
Tencent's the only Chinese company I know. So.
Is it Tencent? I don't remember. All I know is like they utilize DEI consultancy, but they're technically owned by the Chinese. But regardless, anyway, the point is, they're like one of the last bastions that they don't make their games with DEI consultants.
China.
So I don't know. Yeah, what are you gonna say?
China. That's all. I didn't say nothing.
Oh,
being
fair.
stupid.
Fair. So again, I don't know. When I see something like this, I'm like, this is way too good to be true. Like when you see Grand Theft Auto 6, obviously Grand Theft Auto 6 has a legacy of Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar. You know, Rockstar spending $2 billion fucking dollars on that game.
Yeah, been in development for fucking like 8 years. It's been in
development forever. It makes sense, right? Like you expect that. But not this. 2 years of development, free to play, offering everything and more. I don't know, bro. It's a little bit sus, in my opinion. What do you got?
Or
what are you showing me?
alternative theory, it's all real, it's all free to play, the whole nine. But the moment everyone starts putting this on their PCs and whatnot, China got the US by the balls, bro. This is spyware out the ass.
It's the
Fair.
exact same animation, bro.
Listen, man, I'm not saying it's not. All I'm saying is Prototype did it first, okay?
That is
all I'm
true.
And
saying.
I will play
That's all
this
I'm saying.
too.
I specifically remember the upgrades that you could do to the tendrils where you start with 2 enemies and you can make it go up to like 8, I think, or something like that. Where it just you upgrade.
God, I think. I forgot who in the chat gifted me Prototype a few months ago. I still need to play that shit, man. God,
Listen, man, the Chinese don't give a fuck, bro.
They didn't
They
even
don't
try.
care.
They said,
They
"Yeah,
don't
let's
care.
just do it. Let's just do it."
It's extra funny because the tendrils are black, so it's like they just chose to keep the character like what it was and then kept the tendrils the same. I don't know. It's just funny. Overall, it's fucking funny. So again, this game is a hot topic, but my thing is like we knew about this for a while. We knew that they were going to be, supposedly copying some games. I think the main thing that we knew was like GTA, like the GTA style gameplay, big open world city, cars, guns, all that stuff. And keep in mind, just because a game has all that doesn't make it a GTA clone. I want to be very clear. But when I saw this, where is it at? Let me bring my video back up really quick.
While you're bringing it up, dude, like,
Yeah.
here's the dealio. I think GTA went downhill after the PS2. I don't like GTA 4 or 5, but you tell me, yo, Leon, it's GTA, but with anime. I'm like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. Like,
Yeah. When I saw this mechanic right here, the character switch zoom out, I was like, you know what, bro? You might have a point,
The
You
only
might
thing
have a
that's
little-
missing is the fading out. That's the only thing missing. If it fades
Literally.
out 3 times.
I was like, you might have a little bit of a point there, but listen, man, at the end of the day, I don't know if this is real. I don't know if this is real. Like you said, GTA with anime sounds amazing. The concept sounds amazing, but I'll believe it when I see it. If they told me this game was going to be a pay-to-play game, $60 is usually what most Asian games come out at, $50-$60. AAA game, whatever, full retail. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll believe it's going to happen. But free-to-play and all these features being promised, 2 years development, yeah, like I'm good, bro. I don't buy it.
I'm just gonna wait for you to stream it before I decide if I'm gonna get it. Like,
why? It's free to play, bro. There's no investment.
yeah, but I want to see how it runs, how it looks, how real it actually is.
Okay, is it only dropping on PlayStation though? Because I haven't seen
Ain't
anything.
no
about
goddamn
PC
way this
release.
isn't coming to PC. Come on now.
Yeah, no, it's coming to PC, bro. China. You know how big China is on Steam? China makes up like, what is it, 40% of Steam users? Something crazy like that. It's fucking
I didn't
nuts,
know that.
bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a stupid high number. So no, they're definitely coming out on Steam, and if not, that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. So, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. And considering the history of gacha that I believe this game started with, I just don't see how they're going to transition out of that and not nickel and dime the fuck out of you. I gotta imagine that a lot of these features that they're showing in the trailer are probably going to be locked behind a paywall of some kind. They might offer a subscription service where you pay $10 a month, $15 a month to unlock everything. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But just because it's free to play doesn't mean every single fucking thing in the game is going to be available for free. I don't. Aside from the cosmetics, I don't know. I'll see.
You're probably gonna have to unlock regions or like other gameplay mechanics.
Yeah, Alucard says it's PS5 and PC at launch with a mobile later. Yeah, mobile's the target for this game. You know, I hope you guys realize that the PS5 and the PC, you guys we're just beta testers. That's really it. We're just going to be beta testing the game for it to eventually come out on mobile, and then once it releases on mobile, that's where the real games begin for them anyway. So we'll see how that goes. But what do you guys think about this game overall? Are you excited? You don't care?
I want to see more from it, but I don't understand the business part is what's interesting to me. How is this free? Leon's point actually kind of makes me concerned. Is this just going to be spyware? Because it could just be spyware.
Yeah, dude, information is more valuable than money. Exactly. So it's not that it's free. There's a cost.
Yeah, you're paying with your data.
It's so crazy because it's true.
Yeah.
All right, let's X out of this. And let's cover really fast before we catch up on any kind of super chats. Let's cover the whole EA going private thing. Because that's a pretty big fucking story from a business standpoint. So I don't know if you guys are aware. I made a video on this. We've been talking about this, but this whole situation with EA potentially going private, we're talking about a $50 billion deal to bring EA private. What do we think this will do for the industry? For a company like EA to go private? Like we're used to Steam being private because Steam's always been private. But to see a company that was so heavily publicly traded, that was so influenced by their investors and by the fact that they were public, to see them go private, what does that mean? What do you think that means? But
it's the price tag that blows my mind. I wasn't expecting no 50 billion. Like, there's been rumors of them going private for months now, but the 50 billion price tag is like, whoa, are you fucking kidding me?
Do you think it's really that shocking though, considering how much money they make on their sports games? Like their sports games are massive money makers.
Yeah, I mean,
consistent
that's
cash
true.
flow every year. You know, like, do we really think that's crazy?
I don't know if it's crazy, but it was
I think it's the biggest acquisition ever then.
It is the biggest ever. 50 billion is the biggest ever to go private. So what like but
fixed
again
price or is it a bid? Does anyone know?
I think it's a fixed valuation price where they say, okay, in order for you to go private, in order to close up all loose ends, in order to pay off every single investor and buy them out, this is what it's going to cost. I think initially, and it's funny because the company was valued, I think they said at $42 billion or $43 billion, and they were paying $7 billion over that. So they're buying them out at a premium in order to make the company go private.
So the from what I read, and I don't know if you mentioned this in your video or not. I assume you did. Saudi Arabia is the one looking into, like, a Saudi Arabia investment firm looking into it. So it's like them overpaying and whatnot for complete control. They did the same thing with WWE, if I recall. Like, yeah, this is
correct, and it makes you wonder why are they doing that?
Well, so there's apparently evidence that they want to get into more of a mobile gaming place because it's like we were just saying with sports. You can guarantee an income there. And when you go mobile games and you focus on the loot boxing, you make a lot of money.
Well, so they wanted to get into gaming in general, not just mobile. And that really became a realization for me when they purchased Evo.
The esports, dude. When Saudi Arabia, you purchased
now
Evo.
They own wholeheartedly Evo. Like there's no split anymore like there was before because Evo was partially owned by multiple different
I blame Pokemon
investors.
regardless.
What was that?
I said I blame Pokemon regardless.
Let's go for it. But now they own Evo completely. So they own Evo, which is a staple in the fighting community, and it's obviously on a social influence level. And now they're going after one of the biggest companies in the gaming industry completely. That's fucking huge. Like again, and that's why I asked the question. What I really want to harp on is, what does that mean? Like, what does that possibly mean when a company like EA gets bought out by Saudi Arabia and then goes private? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Does that mean better products? Does that mean worse products because now we're getting even more over monetization? EA, for as shitty as a company as they are, they're one of the only companies that came out and said we are not raising our games to $80 because we already make enough money on microtransactions. Like they flat out just said it. Like the microtransactions are doing just fine, and it allows us the freedom to offer the games at a more competitive pricing or something along those lines. So again, they're not. I'm not praising them as a company. They're a pretty shit company, but they, a broken clock is right twice a day, and they at least were self-aware enough for that. But now if they go private, I mean, they don't got to answer to anybody. They just
I see a lot of people. So maybe I'm conspiracy theorying with this, but I see a lot of people in chat talking about how, well, they don't have woke there, they don't have woke this, that, and the other. Do you think this is a cultural self-preservation? If they can buy these sorts of things, like if they can buy WWE, if they can buy the gaming industry, which is the biggest entertainment industry in the world, this is a way to not a cultural insulation to make sure that they're not burdened with the same ideological bullshit that we are.
I think it's more about the influence. I think it's the influence.
Well, I think that's step two. I agree with that, but I think that's step two. Insulate first, then expand.
EA
I think it's
has
step one.
Go ahead, Katie. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think it's step one. It's all about, like you talking about the Middle East. It's all about profit for them. That's pretty much all it's about. They just want to make money. It's not
I don't
really
know, man.
I
think it's the influence. I think it's the social impact of and the influence of all the particular titles that EA has, right? So they have all the normie sports games. You're talking about a massive amount of normie gamers that they're going to have control over just based off those games alone. Then think of all the studios that EA owns, some of which are dormant, some of which aren't. But huge cultural studios that they own that they now will have, look at Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is making waves, right? Even though they had the drama with Charlie Kirk, I mean, at the end of the day, they're still making waves, right? So that's going to be a highly influential game for FPS players. BioWare used to be, but not anymore. But they're trying to make a comeback with Mass Effect. There's a whole bunch of studios that they own that are highly influential, or at least were at some point in time. I don't know. I think this definitely is a big influence move because EA of all companies, they're going for one of the most expensive, biggest gaming companies out there. The only one bigger than EA is, I guess, Activision, Blizzard, Microsoft now. Like that whole
Microsoft.
That whole combination, that's obviously in a league of its own because it's Microsoft. But aside from that, I mean, what even comes close?
So first, the first thing I think we should remember or consider, why do companies go private usually? Because I mean, look, these investors could just acquire enough stock and keep it public, and fine, they could do it that way. But to take the company private it means that they need to be able to put themselves in a position where they don't have to report to shareholders for an enough period of time for them to radically change how the business operates, where they can take losses. Like that's the reason you take a company this big private.
Yeah.
So
they want to clean house, you think?
I think they're going to clean house, and I don't know if it's like it's you know, sports and all the games, but like EA isn't super well known for like mega IPs right now, right? With Ubisoft, we heard, you know, Tencent, they wanted to put together this spin-off company so that they maintained Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed, and they consider those mega IPs, right? Though that's fine. EA is clearly one of the biggest heavy hitters in the industry for what they produce, but to take this company private means they're gonna be doing something big, and I don't think they give a fuck about preservation in the sense of, well, Dragon Age Veilguard was a pile of shit, and we need to, you know, fix video. No.
When I say preservation, when I say cultural preservation, what I mean, we got to go back to about 2017 on this. So in 2017, I couldn't remember his name, so I looked it up. Yeah, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. He did two major things, which was he invested in Saudi Arabia Project 2030, which was to increase a global influx of tourism, adding 1.3 million tourism jobs by 2030. He also put in a decree that women are now allowed to drive. Now you add again that they're buying all these what used to be American cultural exports where they own them. I think when I say cultural installation, I mean them basically being America from the 1960s. We were number one. We were number one in the sun. They want to be the new America. And that's what I agree with. Powerhouse.
That's what I agree with. Saudi Arabia is making plays to challenge the American economy.
Yes.
China's trying to do this. I think that's the end game here. Video games rivals Hollywood, the music industry combined. Like, video games is massive. We all know that. That's the play. They're trying to break into the video game market to compete with America.
I find it interesting how gaming is the number one entertainment medium in the world, but it's still exponentially growing to the point where now you're attracting the fucking Saudis, you're attracting all kinds of people that otherwise, I guess from a culture aspect, didn't really care too much. Everybody's trying to get in on this shit. Everybody. Like, we're going to see a level of mainstream that I don't think anything has ever achieved ever.
Mohammed bin Salman it's been proven by people that were able to trace VPN and stuff. And this is old news. This came out like the 2020, around 2020. He grew up a fucking 4chan bro. Like, he's a 4chan bro with multi-trillions of dollars.
Oh god, that's dangerous.
Yes, exactly.
That's a horrible combination. That's like being a Reddit kid and having millions of dollars, bro. Oof, it's bad. I don't know. I've been thinking about this ever since I made a video, and I'm trying to think about what this could possibly mean, what they could do. And I agree. You take a company private, it's so that you could do what you got to do without having to fucking talk to, investors and have phone calls and all this shit. Like,
Kiri Nightshade brings up the Dragon Ball theme park. That's another thing. Japan's actually pissed about. Well, some of the people, some of the like top tier people at Toei Animation are pissed that they are opening in Saudi Arabia the very first exclusively Dragon Ball theme park, and they're putting millions into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And some of the head honchos at Toei, like, obviously the money men, they greenlit it, they agreed to it, they signed off the rights, but the creatives and whatnot are like, no, this is our Japanese cultural heritage. Why are we just selling it to the fucking Saudis?
It's that oil money, baby. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
That's that piss and shit money.
Also, you hear what some of these Saudi guys do, man. They be fucking they be flying out these Instagram girls for like 50.
Man, don't even go. Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Listen,
hey, yo, she got invited.
I've seen
guys.
I've seen it. I
And
saw a girl
They
when I was
they
in
put them
Kuwait.
on their yachts
She
and
got
they
flew
shit
out.
on their head and shit. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I've seen it. They do
Nobody
it for real.
listens to me. Whatever, man.
I had to say
Like,
it,
oh,
Sheem. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm going
That's
to
where Vince
Dubai for the
McMahon learned it,
weekend.
man.
Let me go to Dubai for the weekend. Came back. Yeah, it was okay.
It was
I bet
okay.
It was.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not traumatized. I'm good.
Then it was.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Lab
No,
Soul.
but seriously, it's wild. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what this is gonna mean. I have no idea. But I will say that I think being good for gamers is probably on the lowest end of the totem pole in terms of importance for why they are buying EA and potentially, taking it private. The deal's not done yet, but I think, the amount of reporting that's happening on this, I think it's safe to say it's probably going to happen fairly soon. I think making things better for gamers or making things better for the industry it's probably not even on their radar. It has nothing to do with that. I think we will find out what their motives are within the next few months if a deal goes through, I'm sure. But for right now, no, I don't think so. Do you really quick question? Do you think it's good or bad?
Bad. I think this is bad. I think this is really bad. And I hope that the US government vetoes this if it comes down to it. You can see Jared Kushner's involved. His firm is involved. Whether he's brokering the deal or not, we don't know. But this is not good for Americans. Put it that way. This does not, or gamers. I don't think this is good for gamers in the end either.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah,
I would say it's bad.
Yeah,
that's why I'm so
EA.
curious as to what the ripple effect's going to be, because you know that's going to happen. Like EA going private, that's going to send a ripple effect through the industry in a multitude of different ways.
The one thing we know, everybody, is that if this does happen, EA is no longer going to be Western woke. We know that's going to be gone. That'll be one of the first things torn out of this company. But it's also going to mean everybody that works here is there's going to be job cuts like crazy.
Oh, dude,
it's
going to be a massacre.
It'll be it'll be a massacre unlike anything we've ever seen before. This is huge. This is bigger than just Microsoft acquiring all these companies along the way. This is like, holy shit, I can't imagine it. You're going to see interestingly, you're going to see all of the franchises you love are going to be hollow husks, even worse than what they already are, because it's not even going to be a matter of making quality games anymore. It's going to be
well, more than that, this is a shift into what we, the public, like. If this is what we're allowed to see when it comes to this global takeover, because basically we're seeing corpo wars right now. We're seeing, we brought Microsoft versus what Saudi is trying to do versus what China's been doing with their gaming industry and of course their economic industry in general. Like we are seeing these corporate wars for supremacy, and it's so like. They drop these nuggets like this, like, okay, we could satiate the masses with basically giving them crumbs of things that look like positives while all the dark machinations go on behind the scenes.
Yeah, I do find it interesting how all these companies are making such huge either buyouts or whatever. It's all happening within about a year's time or so. So I don't know. They're all making their moves, man. I guess we'll find out what happens. But this is definitely not going to end well.
I don't understand why the U.S. government would allow for the largest company acquisition in history to be done by someone or a country that we're not exactly on the greatest terms with,
No, so this is the thing. We actually do have a tentative good relationship with it. We have since Desert Storm, at least, give or take. Definitely since post 9/11. We consider them an ally.
But they want to challenge America for being.
No, I agree. I agree with you. That's the long game. And so my point is, I could see the people up top here in the U.S. It doesn't matter to them. Money talks, because no matter what happens, they'll be fine.
Yeah, it's going to be very.
They're selling us out. Basically, it is. These people in control with money and power, politicians, CEOs, whatnot. They're selling us out because they'll still be fine.
Yeah.
It
makes me think
we're talking about the same government that allowed the Microsoft acquisition to go through. So
I'm about the same government that's still wanting to acknowledge the Epstein files.
That's fair.
Fair. It's the same. It's funny enough. It's like, hey, it's Saudi Arabia again. But did you see there's the comedian event that's happening over there, with all the comedians over there?
A lot of big names are attached.
Big names taking that money, and it's very interesting.
WrestleMania is going to be open.
Ain't nobody gonna be doing any women's rights jokes.
Money talks, man. True. That's what it is. All right, boys. Let's catch up on super chats really quick. Let's see what we got. Where are we at? This fucking guy covered that one already. Barry Stroud with a 2. I just got a fright from a Chinese travel agent. Okay. Girthy Banana with a 199. Shocker, the Winnie the Pooh clan steals. There you go. Nitrium with a 1 month says, are you an AI? Because only an AI can stream as much as you do. An AI will deny being an AI, so it's better to just admit it. Sure. I'm an AI. There you go. Son the Lich with a 15 months says, I would maybe feel bad that Anata is ripping features from a lot of Western games if those developers didn't tell me to go fuck myself for 15 years. Well said, sir. Well said.
Agreed.
Independent Corey with a 2. EA going private will resurrect all the brands.
That's like a monkey's paw. That's a monkey's paw. You think you want that, you might not want that.
Not wrong.
I don't know if I believe that, to be honest with you. And maybe, okay, so maybe we'll resurrect them, right? But we're talking about like shells of their former selves kind of resurrection. We're talking like they're fucking zombies, you know, like they're like, I don't know. I don't know if I 100% like agree with that. I get what you're saying. But I just don't think it's going to work out the way people think. Because when people think, oh, EA's getting bought out, it's going private, it's getting bought out by Saudis, that means no woke stuff. Yeah, you're right. But this might be one of those situations where that's not necessarily better. You know? True. It's hard to call. It's really hard to call. It's hard to gauge. Independent Corey with a 5. Saudis are diversifying. They need returns after diverting 1.5 trillion from an abandoned city. Private equals innovation, storytelling, and control. Public equals AAA. I don't know, man. I don't know about the innovation and storytelling. You definitely got the control part right, but I don't know about the innovation and storytelling. I don't know about that. Again, it all depends. This could go either way. Independent Corey with a 2. Leon, of course, it's reclamation. Kushner. Independent Corey with a 2. The dead weight equals DEI is done. Christmas, yo. Again, I don't know about that. Cold Classic Cage with a 5.
Christmas, but it's Krampus instead of Santa. We just don't realize it.
Just so you know how not conventionally attractive I am, I had a piece of cilantro stuck in between my teeth the whole show almost. Come on, that's got to be membership worthy. Come on, somebody's got to gift the membership for that.
Unfortunately, Cassie, that is actually seen as very, very cute to a lot of dudes.
Yeah,
I don't know about the guys
that
up here,
the opposite,
but
they're still gooning. Like that's
like you, look, Cassie, you might be, you know, that exception that you think you are, but you're still a girl. Unfortunately,
Cassie, you got food in your teeth and shit stains in your underwear, and they're still gooning. I'm sorry, I don't know how to tell you.
That last one, I that's crazy. That's crazy. He's right, but that's crazy.
What
was that?
What's going on?
What are you doing,
He stopped real quick.
Well, I'm
Independent Courier with it too. It's glorious, you alarmists. Big picture profits. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Ben would have only one part of that big picture, though.
The future is lamb, apparently. Shout out to Ben. The Girthy Banana with a 499. The U.S. government don't give a shit about the Saudis owning a gaming company. We sell the second most fighter in the world.
He clarified in another super chat.
Oh, advanced fighter jet. There you go. Girthy Banana 199. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, man. Let's move over to Rumble really quick. Let's see if Rumble got anything. Let me see. Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up. Where did I leave off? Right here. Sean Sora talking about the leaks. We got Democulus with $1. Oh, I already read that one. Dead Star with $1. Dignified cartoon gentleman is a friend of the channel. Halloween joke time. What do you call bumblebees dressed as ghosts? Boo bees. Well, at least he super chatted. That's good. Sirloins with $1. The Chinese have concentration camps. It's safe to say they don't care about diversity. You're not lying. You're not lying about that one. And then we got Ron DFK with a 2. No more girl on girl with Liara and her blue bees. There you go. Ben with a 2. The religion, I mean, Habibi, a salam or something. There you go. Independent Corey with a 5. How do you make money? Make customers happy. Kushner knows this. Saudis know this. BlackRock knows neither. We're leaving this era. Buckle up.
That's
I'm
not
glad
an
that you are
inherently
so
incorrect
positive.
statement, but the
Right.
problem is the people who make the money are the people in control. And do you want the country that is all in on Sharia law to be the ones making the money and in control? Like,
Yeah, that's a good
like I
point.
said, I'm glad he's super positive, man. I hope it works out. I really do. Marty Tiberius O'Donnell with a 2. There is no war in Basing.
Bossing say.
Bossing
Basing
say.
Bossing say.
You uncultured swine.
Jesus Christ.
Says the fucking guy adding health bars. So soft.
No,
bro. You're
you
gonna call me
don't know
uncultured.
Avatar. That's worse.
Uncultured. That's worse.
It's worse.
It actually
That's
is
worse.
It actually
than
is.
playing Silk Song. Like, oh, I need to see a health bar. How do I know when the guy's gonna die? I don't know.
That's
I'll
worse.
never know. I'm too busy panicking.
It actually is not worse. I mean,
Next thing I know, I'm gonna lower the difficulty. Maybe not. Maybe now I understand my friendship with Smash JT.
Let's be real. They lowered the difficulty with Avatar. They call it the Legend of Korra. So I mean,
oh shit!
Ooh.
Hell yeah! I love to hear some Korra slander, boy. That makes my day.
Marty Tiberius O'Donnell with a 2. Got him. Shout out to Marty, man. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that, man.
bitch.
I'll never call you a bitch, Marty. He might. I won't.
Ever.
I
I'm
won't.
talking about Korra.
Oh, okay.
Well, for sure.
Can't stand
Fair
that
enough.
bitch.
I called Marty Adam last night. Couldn't not do it.
Fear the Haggis for $1 over on Rumble says, so we getting games beaten women with sticks and honor killings now going to with the HR Karens. Yeah, I don't really think they're going to probably have HR Karens, to be honest with you, at the company anymore. When we talk about massacre, when we talk about firing, I think it's safe to say that they're probably the first ones to go. Let's be real.
It's more like stoning than firing, but yeah.
They can be like, you go, bye, get out. That's if they even let them live, to be real. But
Muslims?
All right, boys, we are fully fucking caught up.
Oh,
Holy
man.
shit! What an insane night tonight was. And all of it without Atreus. So make sure the next time you guys see Atreus live, whether it's on New Backshot Boys or whether it's on his own stream, whatever that may be, make sure you give him a lot of shit and a lot of hell, because he dropped us tonight. He dropped us to go fuck with the Gilfs and try to get that Switch too, man. He dropped us. It's fucked up, boys. So
Man, I realized I pressed X to dad on the wrong black dude in chat. Like,
there you go. It's always be your own sometimes, man. Never trust a black man with a cowboy hat.
Good job, Daddy. Not going on that incel show. I'm gonna buy you that Switch too now.
Every time he rubs a titty, I die, bro.
Every time.
I literally die. Like, I'll hold it together. And then I just see the hand just slowly go up and down. Like, no.
Yeah, I was like, bro, that shit looks so fucking awkward.
It looks so bad.
How AI and Trace don't look like he could commit to that shit is crazy.
Ben with a 2. What is SNH doing the Hajj? What the fuck?
Hajj? No.
Never. Independent Corey with a 2. This is America. First Amendment. Saudis are just money. Listen, man, you don't gotta convince us. You good. You got it. You got it, brother. You good. You don't have to super chat it anymore. We got it. You're all good. I hope it works out. We're gonna find out.
Hey, real quick. It's just a quick aside, but there have been these posts floating around of somebody doing like Sonic characters in the style of like Dragon Ball Z, and
seen that.
Yeah, like some of these that I've seen, like I seen Knuckles, and that shit looks sick. And now they just did like a fusion of Sonic and Shadow, and this shit kind of cooks, bro. I want this shit as a manga though.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna put in the Twitter chat.
Yeah,
I feel like Sonic is definitely one of those like franchises that could definitely benefit from any kind of like anime style, manga style, animation, especially Super Sonic. That'd be sick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Marty Tiberius says, keep it halal. Never. Independent Corey with a 2. I die inside too. I still laugh. Repent? ? Never repent. Ever.
They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
All right, boys. Let's do our outros, man. Kata, Take it away.
Yes.
What are you doing, man? What do you got
Hope you
coming
guys
up?
had a great time.
Decent
As
gamers
for
promotions. Nothing.
As for me, I got a video that I had to finish editing. I don't know why I decided to do this. It's a long video on Marvel Zombies. It was absolute ass, and I couldn't stop talking about it. So look forward to that.
You mean the
And
show,
then-
right? Not the viewers, because Marvel's viewers are also zombies.
Both. So yes,
got
so gonna be working on that. We're going. I don't know if we're having a gaming stream tomorrow on New Black Street. We should. I don't know where Trace is. You saw what he's doing. He might not be able to walk tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know right now, and I don't know if you want to pre-warn Atreus, but that clip has inspired like the lore that I'm going to create from that clip. I'm going to create an entire fucking segment. I'm going to work on it.
Do it.
It's going to be Atreus and the Gilf. It's going to be a great TV show. I'm working on it. Watch.
And then Monday we're gonna have Sevi on. Yes, another woman that I stole from Leon. So she's gonna be.
Oh, she was on my show last week. Not y'all's.
Because I allowed it, you know.
You're taking my sloppy seconds, actually.
Jesus
Who
Christ!
is this? Who is this? Holy shit!
Sevi. I'm
I mean,
telling.
She was on
I'm
my show,
snitching.
she was on my show 3 times.
You could tell her I said that. That's okay.
So technically,
yeah.
you're both like, yeah. Anyway,
And yeah, we had Vera Dark on the other day. That was funny.
yeah, I had her on a
yesterday.
couple times too.
That
Sorry.
was funny. You know.
Never had her on, but I also don't have interest. No offense.
Yeah. So yeah, we just got stuff coming down the pipeline. So look forward to it. Yeah, all that good shit.
Specifically, the pipeline, huh?
They're all out of pocket.
Get this.
War was it for
Almost said it.
199?
I
Super
almost said it.
Saiyan 3 Sonichu coming soon. Shout out to War Wizard. Thank you, man.
No.
And then Sir Loins with $1, just really quick, says, have fun modding your video, Kata.
Hey, thanks. Because technically
Wow.
that's what it is.
There you go. Sheepsidian, the only normal one on the panel. What do you got coming up, man? You streaming? You playing?
I am streaming, but I'll be starting at 10 o'clock because I haven't eaten since like the sun was up, and the sun is very gone.
Fatty.
So, I know, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some food down my gullet.
Hey, what?
All right,
throw some
bro.
food down my gullet.
All right, bro.
So you just oh,
Get the fuck out of here. No, nigga. Y'all not about
At
to sit
least
here and act like
chew
y'all
it.
don't read.
Just chew it. Don't just let it slide down your throat, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, yo, you chew it?
Food. And nigga, how else you supposed to eat? I ain't no baby bird.
I just assume you
You
stick fried
chew
the
it?
chicken through
That's
crazy
not what this
stuff,
clip
like-
shows.
Hey,
That's
hey,
crazy.
hey, Squid Kata is crazy.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Hey, what?
I'm sorry,
Squid Kata
Sheepsidian.
is
Go ahead.
crazy. But no, I'm gonna go ahead and eat real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started up. It probably won't even take me that long, really. I'd say it's about 9:45. If anything, I'll just
So you
have
swallow quick?
Yeah.
Oh.
So basically, yeah, we'll go ahead and get that done. But aside from that, I'm also gonna be. I'm probably gonna move over to my wife's computer because she has the fucking video editor on it. This one doesn't because I got rid of it. But I'm going ahead and get that video up of the Nintendo rant I went on, or the gaming rant, but mostly Nintendo rant that I went on. It was pretty funny. The most I remember, well, one thing I'll give you like one excerpt from it. I said something along the lines of I'm about to go to the park and and it was nighttime. I was like, I'm about to go to the park and go get stabbed by a bum because I think being in the hospital would be more entertaining than watching another minute of this. Yeah, it was bad. It was fucking bad. It's gonna be fun though when I put that video up. So y'all be on the lookout for that.
Let's go. Real life fake wizard.
I'm the real life fake wizard, and I'll be streaming tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern for the Wizard Crash Out. I posted a video today that YouTube did not like, but I really like it. So check that out. And that's pretty much it. We really good talk. I'm glad we talked about the Wolverine stuff. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Good stuff.
Oh yeah. Leon? Word to paradise.
Well, I actually have a pretty big announcement. So unless you're in that Discord, follow me on X. This will be the first stream I've announced it on. I'm going to be starting a new Saturday night show. It's going to be usually after this show, a little after Zach's. Since Zach's is
Another
streaming night,
one.
going live later right after this. But
Another one.
we're gonna be dude, another one. Yeah, every Saturday night we're gonna be doing reactions and like breakdowns of analog horror live. I've never seen Vita Carnis. We're starting tonight with Vita Carnis, but yeah, we're
That's
doing
fun.
Yeah, for those of you that like horror shit, feel free to come on by. We'll start literally about when this ends, since there's no Circle of Jerks tonight, and it's gonna be a good show. Never seen Vita Carnis. I love analog horror, and I want to do something with it besides just the shit I love. So that's gonna be the new Saturday night gig.
Awesome, man. That sounds fun. You know me, I've been fucking going down the rabbit hole of all these horror YouTube channels. Well, not really horror YouTube channels, more like real life fucking crazy situations. But anyway, yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, boys. Well, I mean, for me, I do the same shit every day. No, but seriously, I'm gonna try to make the SNH gaming thing happen. It's hard to make sure everybody's schedules line up, but we're gonna try to make it happen. And because I know that's something that's been requested for a long time, and I just been giving it a lot of thought lately. And I'm like, let's do it. Let's at least do it maybe once a month and see what we can do from there. So, but aside from that, every day, Sunday through Friday, Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern, Griffcast, 5 p.m. Eastern on Hypnotic Gaming Live, Monday through Friday. We're about to finish Chronos, and we'll be moving on directly to Silent Hill F. We're going to be skipping Hell Is Us for right now because people voted on Silent Hill F, so they want me to do that one. So I'll get on that ASAP. And then obviously SNH every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's it. So shout out to all you guys. Thank you, everybody, for liking, commenting, spamming the chat, super chatting, gifting memberships. I appreciate it. And shout out to the Hypnomods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you as well. But we are out, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, go be bigots and go be gooners. Stay for the raid. Bye.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you can.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog or her cat was named Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in, make her lady gay. Fuck Indiana, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in it we eat and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.